And we are live, man. It's not a regular listening sesh today. This is an international listening. Oh, I don't know. I don't have the soundboard, man. I don't know the fucking
No,
sound.
you don't need to.
International listening sesh, man. We are celebrating and listening in full to Subterrane's new album, Sub Zero Minus Two.
Yeah, yeah. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all good.
Hell yeah, man. First of all, I know, having talked to you behind the scenes, like it was a mish to get this thing, whatever,
Oh,
approved and out and all that. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't know if you want to
it
talk
was.
about that, or at least just how it feels that it's finally out.
Yeah. Oh, like I feel like such a massive weight has been lifted because I was just obviously it's been a long time in the making, and I've been excited to just show everyone the album. And
Yeah,
you know what it's like, these putting these projects together. You do put a lot into them, and the process to get them like online these days isn't always that straightforward. There's so many tracks, especially on an album with so many tracks and everything, and
yeah.
like it
What
just
is
took
this one?
forever.
17 tracks. Yeah.
17, yeah, and I don't know why, but the stores didn't like it originally. But I managed to contact DistroKid,
Yeah.
and when I did get hold of them, they were actually like super helpful. And as soon as they replied to me, that's the only thing. It took like a while for them to get back to me, but the second they replied to me, it all went live like instantaneously,
Oh, there you
which,
go. Yeah, yeah.
which is
So
crazy, really. But
So for those that ever have issues, just know that they do be on their
yeah,
customer service shit.
yeah,
I think you
just
told
takes
me
a while.
earlier, but just in case anyone like ever runs into the same shit or whatever, what did it ultimately end up? The hang up was the minus. Was that the official thing?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe it was
Damn.
because of special characters and stuff. Like, it didn't like it. It was
Yeah.
just it had to be put through manually. But when they checked it manually, they said everything was good.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
'Cause the thing is, yeah, I wasn't prepared to just start again, editing everything, starting again from scratch, putting everyone in for the splits and everything like that, and then
Oh, like
it might go
renaming
through again.
everything, re-upload. Yeah. 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 You're
Yeah,
right.
it might have just rejected it again, which it would have done. So I'm glad I kind of like just persevered because it was yeah, it was frustrating, but we got there in the end, and I'm happy,
We're
very
there.
happy.
So for those of you guys, like, if just in case, man, if you happen to run into a hiccup, or so that you don't, maybe try to stay away from them special character. For him, he did minus two, like the hyphen, the dash, the minus
Yeah,
sign, and so
yeah,
even though ultimately it's all good, and they immediately put his shit up once he got a hold of him. Uh, if you guys run into some shit, it might be that. So
yeah. I mean,
just
I
want to.
suppose it's quite a rare name for an album, isn't it? Because usually people do like if they do the same title, they'll do two or three. But because it was like being cold, it didn't make sense to be like two or three. Do you know what I mean? It made sense to be like minus two or two. Do you know what I mean? So
I
I thought I've
like
got to.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
bit.
Thought so looked like Doc. What are they? It was Doc, bro. What are they talking about? What up, Excerpt Beats in the building?
Hey, yeah, Doc Terror,
Oh,
Doc
cover
T,
art. Cover art. Yeah,
cover
yeah.
art. He does pretty much all of my stuff, and he's a legend. He's also a producer, a rapper. He does everything. But like, I've always been a real big fan of like his style of like artwork.
Hell yeah.
And I always go to him. Like, he's already sent me one for Sub Zero minus three.
Oh, word? You already got the next album cover?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, yeah.
I'll blow that up for a second here. Here goes. This is Doc T. Doc does the graphics. This shit is crazy.
Yeah. Do you know what? He also produced the track algorithms on the first Sub Zero album with Granson, featuring Granson.
Ah, yeah. So he's a killer producer too.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Okay, well, I guess we ain't nothing to it but to do it. Oh, also, this week for the Barkeepers, everyone's familiar. If you're not, the Barkeepers is a online, as an Instagram platform. Every week there's a new beat. Anyone who wants to rap on it can rap on it. Just check it out at Barskept, Barskept. That's the Instagram. This week's beat is not so random. It's actually a beat from this thing, and from this project, so it's kind of a multi co-promotion situation. So you guys can go ahead and rap your own shit on the Night Hour beat, and then what is the DCure posted it. So what was the thing? They get a free beat, or are you doing a remix, or
Yeah, Adrian the Remedy is going to make a free custom beat for the winner, and top 5 get an opportunity to go on like a cypher remix of the track. So
bang?
I mean, Adrian's a beast, so like, and super easy to work with. So it's a good opportunity, definitely. There's already a few people been jumping on it, so it's been a good start.
Yeah, I already got the caption and the thumbs for actually only Jew, and I saw someone else had posted this morning, but so I'll start posting those immediately tonight or right after this show. I will be doing a submission of this thing because I feel it's really like the new year and I haven't done shit. Literally in the new year, all I've done, which is fucking nuts, but I've done a straight 16 and a CZ challenge. So it's like, let me bring it back home, man. I've been what you call it? I've been off the barkeeper, so yeah, I'm stoked to get on this shit too.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I'd love to hear you on this beat.
But we will get there in like 5, 6 songs or so. First, we'll go intro. Here we go. Intro, track 1, Sub-Zero, -2.
Let's go.
Mitch says, "Get that pen, Sunday. We all waiting."
Yeah.
Yo, what? You're waiting for my week 189? The week just started. No, actually, I wanted to hit that excerpt beats joint last year or last week too. I just didn't have the
he's
time.
a killer, man.
Everyone went nuts.
Yeah, man. That was a hard week to judge.
Yeah. Everyone.
They always are.
And it was kind of.
They always are hard all the time.
Well, yeah, you could tell when like. When all the judges are 80% kind of the same, then you could kind of tell it was just one of those things. But when I go open up that thing and everyone's 5 is like kind of different, it's like, oh, this was a crazy week,
Oh, it's so hard, and it's so hard, and like respect to everyone that gets involved every week because everyone kills it. And for the judges, like trying to pick top 5 out of like 15 solid entries sometimes is like it's hard, man. It's fucking hard.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. Adrian gonna love hearing Sunday on it. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah, man. I don't know him personally, so we will get acquainted.
Yeah, it's my brother.
Intro. Here we go.
Subterrane is a master of the multi-syllabic flow.
Subterrane, he's a dope spitter.
And he's a guy who also just like packs in so many multis in whatever he does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's got tons of content, dude. So talented.
Because he's an old soul and he's a very kind-hearted dude. And he comes across universal usually when he's rhyming.
It's so smooth the way he does it. I don't know.
Yeah, he was spitting double time over Griselda beat.
My man was sprinkling some candy on the raw.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
My man.
Word up. Shout out to Subterrane.
Yeah, man. Sub is just a good guy. I love it. When I first met this dude, I was just like, it gave me hope and like, oh shit, this level of like hip hop, like good old hip hop passion lives out there too,
Boy.
Yeah, I kind of had. Yeah, go on.
I was just gonna say, I was gonna go right on, but I'm sure people want to hear about how that came about, the little intro, man.
Well, I don't know really what made me think about it, but there was obviously like so many like amazing compliments, like from jumping on like Barkeepers and various platforms and stuff. I think one of them was also from the what was the one where you had the Prides, the Dominion side.
Dominion, yeah. I thought so. I thought I heard. What's the? Let's not. I'm not gonna do that.
There's too many names.
There's too many names. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I kind of just I don't know really. Like when I think about it, it reminds me a little bit. I think it's like maybe Exhibit's album Restless had like a beginning that was sort of like that, where like they were talking about him and stuff like that. And I just thought that could work as an intro, so I just put a load of them together, and then Rook just like put like a bit of the sample from the Iceman in the background to make it flow into the next track.
Goes straight in.
Yeah, obviously, like it's nice to hear. It might sound a bit arrogant me putting that on there, but it's nice to hear every time.
It's not at all arrogant, man. This because it's your album.
Yeah, like, man, definitely. I've got to promote it, and I've got to big up myself. And yeah, man. Obviously, it's a cool intro. I think it's pretty cool. Like, yeah, it was. Yeah, I've shared it to a few people when I first thought of the idea, and everyone was like, "Yeah, you got to do it." So I was like, "Yeah, sweet, let's go with that."
Also, just shout out to you for collecting all of those sound bites, because I know once upon a time, even like when I was like newer back with like Dominion ciphers and stuff like that, every time they would talk about me, I would like screen grab it. And I'd be like, I'm using this for something, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds dope.
Yeah.
And then I just ended up having, like, gigabytes of I just had, like, a gang of screen grabs, never did shit. They're probably, like...
Probably still there, then.
They're probably up in my photo album somewhere, but it's just, like, you know, it became a lot. It became overwhelming, so I'm just like, I wish I had it in me to actually collect them, you know, and use them for something useful like this shit, man. This shit's dope.
Yeah, man.
Exert says he started working on something very similar. Well, you're gonna have to credit Sub-Zero, Subterrane, and the Sub-Zero album. And
I look forward to hearing anything that Exert does, man. He's a beast, man.
Hell yeah. All right, so technically, here I'll run like the end of the intro, and so we'll go into Iceman.
Is a master of the multi.
When I first met this dude, I was just like, it gave me hope and like, oh shit, this level of like
this hip-hop, level of like hip-hop,
good old hip-hop passion lives out there too, you know.
Yes.
They have a long intro.
Don't let Dana hear that.
Yeah.
They won't see me look back. Man, I'm so done moving that way. For so long my life was off track. Used to think I'd make it someday. In the past some laughed when I rapped, disregarded all that I say. But somehow I knew that these bars would be the key to finding my way. Drowned the hecklers out and pressed play, and the sound effects got louder each day. Found myself unlocking these doors that before were always slammed in my face. But I kept cool in the face of adversity. Versus need to be near perfect, it versus me verbally. I turn a beat to a murder scene, words cut you deeper than surgery. Hey, some of you may have heard of me, could that'll save you from wasting a verse on me. Cause retribution's a certainty, I am the Iceman. You ain't burning me third degree. Kept that belief in myself, sometimes it was me and nobody else. Kept my heart on my sleeve, not on the shelf. I made the most of the cards I was dealt. They didn't care how I felt when they put me down, making a name for myself when they come around. I am too bright for these thunderclouds, I am subterranean, I am the underground. There's no other like me, there's a hell when I've been. Flames cannot ignite me, touch a mic it might freeze. Take a look and you'll see I'm the Iceman. They can't see what my eyes can, no one's colder than I am. Glistening of them lights, sparkling bright, they call me the Iceman. Stalagmite for a mic stand, huge goals for this lifespan. Too cold for this mic, make everything ice, they call me the Iceman. They can't see what my eyes can, no one's colder than I am. Glistening of them lights, sparkling bright, they call me the Iceman. Stalagmite for a mic stand, huge goals for this lifespan. Too cold for this mic, make everything ice, they call me the New year, new me. If that's to the same cold SUV. Man, some of you thought that you knew me. Back myself against whatever you think you see. See my wife and my kids get the true me. Problems, no one thinks like I think through these. New beat, but the same old bloodbath, same old sub bars, but it's 22-3. Rooms freeze when I enter, cool like Patrick, cause I got a tiny temper. I'm calm and collected, laid back, they can spit fire and far from affected. Make sure my bars are perfected, see their stars aren't half as authentic. I deflected your solar beam back at you, so I burnt for your solar plexus. Take out your entire team with the same beam that shoots through your wound that it exits. No nexus, so complex, so many listeners, my solar perplexes. Walk on water, frosted lakes, I'm the Iceman. Bobby Drake, I'm like Chuck Liddell. Punchlines put you out cold as soon as they struck the bell. There's no other like me, there's a hell when I've been. Flames cannot ignite me, touch your mic it might freeze. Take a look and you'll see I'm the Iceman. They can't see what my eyes can. No one's colder than I am. Glistening of them lights sparkling bright. They call me the Iceman. Stalagmite for a mic stand. Huge goals for this lifespan. Too cold for this mic, make everything ice. They call me the Iceman. They can't see what my eyes can. No one's colder than I am. Glistening of them lights sparkling bright. They call me the Iceman. Stalagmite for a mic stand. Huge goals for this lifespan. Too cold for this mic, make everything ice. They call me the
That is. Oh, MCP says I dropped in real quick to let you know it still says real quick listening sesh. How about now? I changed the fucking title. Are you looking at Twitch sub, or are you just looking at the Discord call?
I've got whatever you sent me towards. So
the Discord. Hey chat.
Yeah, I can just.
Chat room. Let me know if it changed. I just hit resave again on the title. But anyways, by the time it's posted, I'll make sure the title's fucking right. That's bullshit. Looks good to me, says me. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Damn. Other than the obviously intro, well, along with the intro, this is the way to start an album. This is a damn first song of an album, man. Like, letting them know who you are. Shit.
I think it had to be that the first song, like. But yeah, like Adrian sent me the beat, and he actually named the file Iceman, and I think it's because I did some I think I did like a little thingy of Sub-Zero, and I manipulated like the Iceman cartoon thingy to make it sound like it was like Iceman rapping my lyrics. Yeah, just like playing around with that, and like he just sent me the beat and he called it Iceman. So I was like, immediately, like I was just like, it just gave me an idea for a hook, and once the hook was there, you know what it's like. It just came together. But
especially when the hook is so money, like that literally is how to do a hook. How to do a hook for the kicking off of an album, man. What's
I'm proud
up, dog? And you got multiple different flows. You got a fight bar. You got a Chuck Liddell bar, letting people know you are a fight fan, which I know personally from being your homie and shit, man. You had a Tiny Tempa bar. Are you a fan of Tiny Tempa? I'm a fan, even though I feel like I listen to more of our community UK cats at this point. But before I hooked up with you guys, I used to listen to Tiny Tempa. That goes hard. He goes hard, yeah. That's dope, man. And so this is produced by the Adrian again. Is the project entirely, or no?
Not entirely. There's lots of different producers, but I would say predominantly by Adrian. Like he probably does most of the majority of the beats I think are from Adrian the Remedy.
And Rook. Yeah. And Rook has done the engineering on all of it.
A little bit of. Quite a lot of the engineering has been done by Rook, and the production as well. He's done a few beats for it as well. And I started, I was using B1 for the most of it, but it kind of got to a stage where there's a lot of tracks and it was getting a bit expensive, like putting together. And in the end, like I couldn't like afford it, so I was kind of like Rook was helping me out with it. It was, and I think he managed to capture it pretty good. To be honest with you, but yeah, he's getting like a lot more sort of well-rounded with that sort of thing. Like he's been, when I first started chatting to him, he's just like rapping, but now he's like producing, he's mixing, he's doing everything, man. And we chat like every day as well, so we're always like throwing ideas back and forth, as you know, like from the EP we did together. But that's just like a daily sort of thing with us. Like, we're always chatting about stuff like music.
Well, yeah, shout out to that. Rook is, MCP says, be careful. Rook is becoming better and better. Like, I don't know who has to be careful because he's fucking all of our family. But I'm excited to see that, man. His production is fucking key. His and I've heard some other shit that he's been engineering, and especially if he's the one who had his hands on this whole intro to transition to Iceman or whatever, like it's so good, man. It's fucking
man.
His head is in the right
that's
place.
one thing he did help me with. Like once everything was ready, I sent him like the whole album, and he just made sure he just did like a sort of like a sort of final sort of master, just the volume levels and stuff, and made sure that they all the tracks went in together nicely, that sort of thing. And it definitely made a difference, because I didn't do that on the first album. I just literally chucked everything together, like, and just let it ride. But I mean, it worked. But like this definitely like flows better.
Yeah, for sure, man. I think it wouldn't be the same without him. It wouldn't be right. Like that's the perks of having a homie with the ear. No matter how much technical people or professional people, sometimes we run out of money. Sometimes it gets expensive. But also, just having a homie with the ear isn't like, and that's key, man.
Yeah, he's been a lifesaver, to be honest with you. Like if it wasn't for him, like this album wouldn't, it wouldn't be the same at all. He's a massive part. I feel like it's also like his project. I feel that's how I feel. Like I feel like it's our album.
Hell yeah.
Like he's because everything has gone through him. Like every single time I've like finished a track or even come up with an idea for a track, he's been the one I've sort of like put it by. I do the same with Gates as well, but like Rook has been like, especially involved in this.
Hell yeah. Rook says, appreciate you, sub. Love chatting to you every day. Music and life shit. Hell yeah. MCP.
Yeah, man, likewise.
MCP, sorry, I love you guys. I got to take a shower and get ready for work. MCP, thanks for tuning in. Even I know it's weird timing on a weekday here in the States, but we get it done, and it'll be here for you. It'll be here for you afterwards. So shout out to MCP. He's got to take a shower and get ready to go sell weed professionally. He works at the weed store, so I love it.
Nice.
I love that. Yes. Is this your people, sub? R Remedy 41? Remedy 41, welcome to the chat.
Adrian the Remedy?
Oh, duh. A Remedy. Yeah. Okay, Adrian, bro. I was just telling them how like I haven't gotten the link with you on a personal level, but I'll be spitting on the Night Hour beat for the Barkeepers this week. Also, we're listening to the whole shit. We're listening to the whole album on this thing right now. So exciting, man. That fucking Iceman was insanity, and it's the perfect way to start an album. Yeah. Okay. I guess we will get to track 3 featuring some guy, some fucking asshole. It's called Back with a Vengeance featuring High Sunday. And we'll talk about it after. Here we go. Who's on production here? This Adrian too?
Life. CZ.
Oh, duh. I'm an idiot.
We always
should have just played it first.
I don't think CZ would let us get on another beat.
You're right.
Bring it back from the top, CZ.
Back with a vengeance, smash through the entrance, track with a pen, get smacked with a sentence. It was fun, now rap with intent, cause I'm back for redemption, rap resurrection. Yeah, I lack the ascension, flightless, till I put a jetpack on this penguin, pack with an engine, the matching invention by Elon Musk, plan to perfection. Yeah, I'm back on the track and it's bedlam, there are many rappers that can match the momentum. No act like a act or pretend they can actually rate every rap that I pen them. The old me's out of contention, but I went back a bit of beast with the remnants. Piece all the segments together now when I'm near Hank McCoy, see the resemblance. When I grip that mic and I spit raps, I need to get that right when it's this track. Nobody hits that height like Sunday when you see a split catch light. It's that time, switch that light, off can't right when it's that bright. Pitch black mind, this track time, son, stick that mic where you think that shines. See, I'm better than I was, never been afraid to give it everything I got. Never settle even knowing that my level isn't God. Every dog has to stay like the letter in the swap. Red setter in the fog, I ain't even trying to be aggressive, it's a blessing, I'm a family man. It's just that I'm soft, just me use a word as a weapon, I'm a boss.
Yeah, subterranean.
CZ Wonder.
High Sunday, please. Back with a vengeance. Pass me the pen, I'll craft you a gem. This value is endless. This motherfucker never kept for attention. This for the love, not the tags and the mentions. I'm past your dimension, faster than F1. Don't nobody really want to stand with the best son. They just passed the collection plate. I'm glad to invest to the back end heavy, but I balance the check someday. I'm fashionably late, trying to land on the next run. Way Gambit with the cards, Wolver with the ring, slashing with the claws, titties on my bra, call a juggernaut, laser with the beam, psycho with the clops. Mutant since a teen, puffing so much Buddha that my skin is green, but I'm not a turtle. What the fuck you mean? I've been jumping hurdles, running through the scene. This a marathon, I've been getting lean. I don't hit the gym, I just sip the beam. I don't hit the weight, I just hit the tree. I ain't pushing weight, I'm just killing beats. Take a second, absorb the level of force. I'm giving it more than any pretender claiming their lyrics is telling it's war. I got people raving never than more. Everything I make is better than yours. Hit the till and then I settle the score. Young spirit with a veteran core. We international, baby.
International. Boy, CZ Wonder, man. Life is CZ on Instagram.
Yeah, he came up with something special for us there, for sure, man. I think he knew. He knew.
Oh, shit, I didn't know what it was gonna be. All I knew was like, shit, I'm gonna have to go chopper here, man. Like there's, there was like the what was it? Oh, probably the Rook cipher move 1, like the first one.
Oh yeah.
And there was a bunch of you fucking chopper mode UK guy, and then I think you were right before me on that, and you're going gnarly. And on that one, I was like, you know what, dude? I think that I can like shift the temperature and make it so I don't have to go like chopper, you know what I mean? But
yeah, what you did on that was perfect. It worked. I mean, I think I started off not chopper. I think I just started off like boom bap sort of thing. And I just,
just the second half or whatever.
Yeah, man. But like you came in afterwards and it was fire, bro. I like that whole cipher. Just fucking, I love that. Like
so sick. So, and this new one, then part 2 is sick too. But yeah. So like, but this one I was like, just the way that hi-hat and shit runs the whole time, it's just like, fuck, you gotta go syllables on this one, man. And so
and you killed it, man. You killed it. Like the bit where you go on it, like the bit about the Marvel bit. Like I love that. Like
yo, that's what Adrian just said. I love the X-Men. Was it? I don't.
Gambit with the cards.
Gambit with the cards, Wolver with the ring, slash him with the claws, titties on my broad, call it juggernaut.
Man, crazy, man. I like the way you came in because I didn't expect it. Like, because I didn't think it was like very like smart of you to like just do that, like to go in with the same like sort of syllables, like because I think it just made it flow like real nice.
Hell yeah!
Like, and just passed me the pen. Like, it just went off, bro. Like when you came in, like I love it. I love it.
That's just on your temperature, man. Sometimes, like I said, I'm willing to change the temperature upon my verse. This one was like, it had to be on subterranean temperature, bro, straight up. Which is -2 degrees, by the way.
Yeah, you
Ice
nailed
man,
that,
dog. So shout out to CZ. CZ is also hosting. Along with, we have Subterraneans Week this week at Barkeepers, produced by Adrian right here, A Remedy 41. There's also the CZ Wonder, the producer of this last beat. He's running a challenge, and it's over on February 2nd. So check him out at Life is CZ if you want more shit to rap on.
Yeah, man, he's such an amazing producer. Like, people get involved in that one. It's a sick beat, and I think there's been quite people been jumping on it already. But there always is with CZ. I think like he has a very good following and loyal following. So I'm not surprised to see it going well.
Yeah, I'm glad he's back on the challenge. He's really good about timing and stuff. Like he'll take forever, he'll wait months and months and months and be like, I'm doing something, I like that.
Yeah. I think he's a genius, man. He's always thinking of something, like, and he's quite a good person to like sort of bounce ideas off, because he always has good input to like projects and stuff. Like he'll say, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? And it's, like it's always a good idea. Like when he says something, like, so yeah, man, I appreciate him as well. He's another brother, you know what I mean? Like he's, we've been linked up for, it must be years now, really.
Yeah, like 3 years at least. It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
That guy once upon a time told me you should do 3 or you should do 5 videos and release them every day, 5 days in a row.
Yeah, you did.
If that was a thought that I came up with myself, I would have immediately shaken it. Like, that's wild. That's too much. But like, you know, he was my partner in crime on that piece, and he was like, you could do it. It could be done. And then we did. Like, that guy's crazy, man. He's mad.
Yeah, I love that project as well, bro. Like, life is like, what is it? No, high
That
CZ,
was High CZ. Yeah.
I love that project.
I'm about to put Wonderful Sunday on streaming. I was just waiting a little bit after because once Defia put Puppies and Alpacas on streaming, I was like, what the fuck, man? I want to do something.
I listened to that album the other day, that EP, like on my Bandcamp.
Yeah.
I've got both of those albums on. I tend to try and get as many as I can from the network on Bandcamp, because it's just, you know, we know the streaming takes a while.
Yeah. It could be a thing. At least, Bandcamp, you could just go straight up, instant.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. This is Exert, huh? Featuring Exert, also produced by Exert, or no?
No, it's not produced by Exert. See, this one, like, I think this beat, like, Gates just gave me this beat, and I was planning on doing a collab with Blonjou, like, for a while. And I think I just sent him this one, and he said it sort of spoke to him, so... It was him that got Exert on the hook. He did the verse. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get like Exert on the hook," and he sent that back, and I was like, "Whoa!" Like,
hell yeah, Exert is a hook machine. Oh, he literally had a project called Hooks. Yeah. All right, here we go. It's I'm a G featuring Blonjou, Exert Beats. Let's get it.
OD, that's why they sleep on me. Divine, believe in me. Goodbye, say rest in peace. Give me my flowers while I'm still here living. But if you wasn't, don't trip, I'm not tripping. Don't care about your praises, my moves that I made them. And when I play, I'm catching you slipping. I'm a G.
They want about who get a clue. When they wanna get two. I'm on this shit for the moment, we on it. They never gonna stick, get glue. The paper is proper, we place all the people in place of their pop-ups. Y'all been so funky, you think that's some music, I take it. You never saw greatness like watches. They waiting for the answers, damn son. Take a lot of plans, some doctor. They waiting for the grandson's ransom. Say a lot of and one choppers. Put a hand up, damn no defense. This go off the planet, no recess. Y'all know that's a hammock reset. Anyway, the man unconscious. Automatic P on pole. We don't automatic reach and sack. Bring it. Autocratic 3-0. They don't bring it, duck it, seen it crack. Just float for a light year right here. Let's go get it right here, right here. I know that's a real long way, but it's close to the end of the line here. They got us on verses and verses of parasite built on our chairs and our churches. They barely exist between rare and the first. To the very inertia we heard of his murder. They carry us off in some cans, damn. Bury the raw in the dirt, but get them worked up. What's worse? Fuck. This was the burying working.
I am a G, OD, overdose. That's why they sleep on me, comatose. Divine, believe in me, no they won't. Goodbye, say rest in peace, then I'll blow. Give me my flowers while I'm still here living. What? But if you wasn't, don't trip, I'm not tripping. Don't care about your praises, my moves that I made them. And when I'm playing, I'm catching you slipping. I'm a G, OD, overdose. That's why they sleep on me, comatose. Divine, believe in me, no they won't. Goodbye, say rest in peace, then I'll blow. Hearing me, it's an honor discreet though. Prophesy, I'm the prophecy's Chico. Call me John Connor or call me Neo. I am like Anakin, y'all are my me-ho.
Hey, SUB to the 2 rain. Spit fire like a World War II plane. Huge flames like I exhale butane. Drop a flame emoji in the comments for the UK. Throw a couple blonde shoes, way 2, I'm a true pain. Rattle like a tiger with a toothache. Living on a shoelace, or they ever charge a penny for each thought. I could bankrupt Bruce Wayne. Man's bearing loose change on the penguin. Got demons drowning in the painting. One album and another one pending. And you know I went in harder than Ben Grimm. Maybe old dog, but I learned new tricks. Verified, no need for a blue tick. Only making ill music. You can ask AJ, apparently he knows who's sick. Some days I get the studio or wide birth. Self-doubt got me struggling for the right words. Always found it funny how the mind works. Some days make light work of a nice verse. Some days I don't rate my bars, I jot them down. And then I have a change of heart and I erase them. Tear the page in half, when I'm on fire you can see the flames from Mars. Some days bars never arrive and some come from like Jim from American Pie. My heart goes into whatever I write. Yours no one gives a fuck, call them celibate rhymes. You come in like armoured tanks, firing blanks. My highlight reels like Jama rants. We're pawns in the government's master plan. Not free souls like the flag for the Isle of Man. Some days I wanna hang on my mic, get Rick Sanchez to take me to a planet I like. Some days I had it with life, but that's when I write bars that stagger your mind. Rap god with a dab bod, come cold like a Jack Frost jacks off. I'm sharp like a Saxon Zax, your peaks behind you like your cap's on backwards. Beast mode, I'm a Gaston's flat, I'll leave the gas on and the matchbox matchless. Beats broken with backbone fractures, check the features on my album's track.
I am a G, OD, overdose. That's why they sleep on me, comatose. Divine, believe in me, no they won't. Goodbye, so rest in peace, then I'll blow. Give me my flowers while I'm still here living. What? But if you wasn't, don't trip, I'm not tripping. Don't care about your praises, my moves I done made them. And when I'm playing, I'm catching you slipping. I'm a G, OD, overdose. That's why they sleep on me, comatose. Divine, believe in me, no they won't. Goodbye, say rest in peace, then I'll blow. Hearing me is
that's a crazy hook.
It's unbelievable.
I am like Anakin, y'all in my miho. OD, overdose. That's why they sleep on me, comatose. Divine, believe in me, no they won't. Goodbye, so rest in peace, then I'll blow. Give me my flowers while I'm still here living. What? But if you wasn't, don't trip, I'm not tripping. Don't care about your praises, my moves I done made them. And when I'm playing, I'm catching you slipping. I'm a G, OD, overdose. That's why they sleep on me, comatose. Divine, believe in me, no they won't. Goodbye, say rest in peace, then I'll blow. Hearing me, it's undiscreet though. Prophecy, I'm the prophecy.
Oh, sick, bro. There's been, I forgot that you're not on the chat, so I'm gonna go Adrian goes loves Blonde voice. Rook Blonde slid on that. Rook Spitfire like a World War II plane. That was that first bar, wasn't it? Some SUB to the 2 range. Spitfire like a World War II plane. Yeah, shit's sick. Rook says sub's a genius. Adrian says, I love that line. Yeah, man. Adrian says he is the man. Rook says, I have no idea how he thinks of clever bars like that. Adrian, every feature is such high-level stuff, it blows my mind as well. Hell yeah.
I agree.
And
I feel like everyone went in on this album. Like everyone, it's like I feel so grateful because I feel like they gave me like, 110%. Like everyone smashed it. Like
people did go in on this. Sometimes people
really
people's
man.
features are lazier than their own. Sometimes, but like this shit, people went in, dog. What the fuck?
I think I had to I said about there was a bar in there where I say sometimes I don't rate my bars, jot them down, and then I have a change of heart and I raised and tear the page in half. And when I'm that one, that was true on this album because I do that a couple of times and just start from scratch because I was just people send me their verses and I was like, yeah, they're too good. Like I need to do something better, It happens,
that's high praise. That's a compliment when someone goes fucking 150 on the feature. Shit.
Especially the Bison one as well. I have to say that. I didn't know what to do with that when he sent that back to me. I was like, how am I supposed to even sit on this one?
To be fair, that's not an uncommon occurrence when Bison when he sends his shit to people. Like people be like, "What the fuck I'm supposed to do with it?" In the best of ways.
I know, in the best of ways. I was blown away.
And you had you kind of towards the end there, you had the bar about check my fucking feature the features and shit, dog. Man. Like that's dope.
Yeah
that worked out. Look at you being a host. Speaking of the Bison, we got track 5, Lost Ones.
It's the next one.
That was clean, man. I wasn't even on top of it. Track 5, let's see. Rook says, if Bison sent me that, I would have a heart attack.
Almost good, bro.
Yeah. I can only imagine, anyways, we all know how Bison goes. If you guys haven't heard the shit from the Devour, the Bison feature, you've never heard Bison like this. It's an energy and a voice that's even gnarlier than what you think of Bison. So he was on his Devour temperature for sure, dog. That shit's crazy what he did on that.
I'm gonna get onto that very soon. I think I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow, hopefully.
He's such a fucking beast, and so from that energy to this energy, it's just like beast in two different complete. Monster. This one's called Lost Ones, featuring Bison FC. I feel weird calling this Bison FC. Football club,
yeah.
lost, we the lost, we the godsons. We came here to turn up, turn up. Okay, I offer silence. I've been on autopilot. I flipped to manual. I switched the stick from automatic. That's how leaders take control. Just be a boss about it. You ain't gotta say no more. Just say let's know I got it. Yeah. There were times I was ready to throw in the towel. My cousin Bobby in my corner told me this around. We got it. This is about it. We feeling body bags. You could call me John Wick. We got it. They heard the sound and said this is about it. Now they wanna go tell somebody when it's taking no airs about it. We just learning our lessons proudly. We don't listen to yes men yelling. Pay no attention, no question about it. We don't kiss and tell, that's not manly. We don't mention unless we got it. We don't stress about it. If we're the mess, we don't fuss about it. We just do our best when we test it out. And we're giving nothing less. Who's next to challenge? Hard work always outweighs the talent. In my own word, I create an island. When I come home, they make way for wildin'. One by one, I take the morning. On and on, songs sing through our souls inside. And once we're gone, these songs keeping our spirits like we gone. We the lost ones, we the godsons, and we came here to turn up. On and on, songs sing through our souls inside. And once we're gone, these songs keeping our spirits like we on one. We the lost ones, we the godsons, and we came here to turn up, turn it up.
Lost soul, but I found hope. God knows how this man copes when I'm down broke with 3 girls to feed and they still think that I'm Rambo. I work hard for my fam, bro. Pipe dreams about Lambos. If I've learned something from life, it's that these things don't go to Flambo. But I keep grinding, I keep dining on feast. Time for my feast, I am a beast. Grinding my teeth, it's time we all eat. Try for my team or die for my dreams. Not my spirit though, that stays alive on these beats. My descendants I cannot meet, at least now they can get to know me. See the bigger picture is things that we seem to take for granted that make us richer. That shit can hit the fan quick. Can you picture who'll be right with you? Tell my girls, look after your sisters. Don't waste time on those who won't miss you. Reality over Insta, live life happily, not just pictures. I just grab a mic, put a beat in a body bag, only the remains, cause the whole thing's not intact. We're not the same, cause I won't even stop at that. Set the thing on flames and return it as a pot of ash. Gotta get by, I don't need a lot of cash, but I gotta leave my girls behind. Something from the dad, I've seen a lot of backstabbing and a lot of rats. One bad apple makes a whole fucking rotten batch. Bison's got the gas subs, got a match. Fuck ice man, you were listening to the hottest rap since Brooklyn Night Bad up that anabolic track. And then throw it in the tail, bro, what is that? Keep going every time, life knocks me back. Whole lifetime's felt like a boxing match. No stranger to my head, bouncing off the match, but I get back up on my feet and I rock 'em back.
On and on, songs sing through our souls inside. And once we're gone, these songs keeping our spirits like we gone. We the lost
Wow, dude.
we came here to turn up.
On and on, songs sing to the sunrise. So good.
Yeah, man. Bison just killed it.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, it's a big track, that one, bro. Like, I'm super proud of that. Like, what can I say?
I mean, somehow you managed to outdo this thing that like, what the fuck? He's kind of an asshole for like hitting you with that shit. It's like, what the fuck really would I do with this? And then you start rapping and you start getting like, I get goosebumps every time I hear your verse. You know what I mean? So like, bro, it's not an easy feat.
Oh no, like because he just went with that whole like melodic flow, and I was just like, so I was in whether or not I tried to do the same, and I was like, I can't do that because it's just gonna sound like it just won't sound right. So I thought I've just got to go in and just like proper like just get a hard verse and like just like go double time and do the best I can do, and it worked. I'm glad I did that. I did do a little. I think I did a little bit of like backing vocals, and you can hear at the end. I don't know, but like,
nah, yeah, yeah. If you tried to go melodic the whole way, it wouldn't be the same. Like,
yeah, no, not at all.
Set
not
up
at all.
with that. You feel your I'm glad I don't have Elo with the pause police here today, because I've been saying some pause worthy shit. I don't give a fuck. It's the UK, bro. If they don't do pause police out there.
Nah.
Let's see. Brooke says, Adrian, this beat is insane, and Sunday killed the mix. Adrian, thanks, bro. He said, caught lightning with this one, I think. Was lucky how every element just fell into place. Rook says, the best ones always happen like that. but happens to you a lot because you so good. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Rook says, when I first heard this subverse, I ran it back like 20 times. I am not joking. It touched my soul. Yeah, man. I fucking agree. Fuck Iceman. You're listening to the hottest rap since Rook and I fired up the anabolic track. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. It seems like everyone, it's a consensus that that thing is the one, bro.
Yeah, I had to go in. I had no other choice. Like, I had to go as hard as I could, man, because Bison just, like, what he did on that was magic, bro. Like, for me, like, I just, like, I couldn't stop listening to it. I was like, he's like made like something so special. And the beat's special anyway, but like, I'd never envisaged like that, like what he done, like, and the hook and the depth of the track, like that's all him, man. Like I just had to go with that, and like, it was the right like topic for me as well, because it's something that like really I feel like close to my heart, because I like to try and get as much music out there, and like, you know, talking about our spirits like live on and stuff, and like that's something that I do think about a lot. It's more important to me like leaving stuff behind, like for my kids and stuff, than, you know, like, yeah, no, I just feel like that's always been like something that has been important to me. So
for sure,
yeah,
we
man,
we could feel it, man, for sure, for sure. Adrian says, I never heard Bison before the beat and intentionally didn't listen to him while I made the beat. Didn't expect that melodic flow. Yeah, I don't think I would have expected that shit either, but it worked. Rook says Bison really pushed an incredible verse out of you.
Yeah, he did.
Adrian,
yeah,
steel
definitely.
sharpened steel. Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, I appreciate him for that hugely.
We could feel that too. Like, yeah, he got like personal story, whatever, that kind of situation with it. But as far as that goes, like I feel your verse. I feel your verse like wholeheartedly. Like that shit's crazy.
It means a lot, bro. Honestly.
It was an easy one to muck up, if you ask me. It was an easy one for you to fall short, and you did not close. I think that, you know, I'm sure.
Yeah, he pushed
I'm
me.
sure we don't think like this, but you outdid a Bison, and that's insanity. So.
I don't just see it like that personally, but it's nice to hear.
It's insanity. Yeah.
I just feel like I love like being pushed by like people, because it's all like in a positive way, because I want to hear people spit their best stuff, man. Like, I'm not one of those people with like, if someone like does something better than me like on a track, I'm just like, just hold my hands up. And that's actually how I feel that track with Bison. I'm just like what he did with something else. But yeah, I'm just happy to kind of like to make something that works with what he did. To be honest with you, you must know what it's like with him. To be fair, like, you're all beasts for like Super Heru, but
I know what it's like. Anytime I'm after him, like you were after him on this one,
yeah,
I just want to make sure that I lay something that's not a skip, right? Because if he's first, it's easy to just listen to him and be like, skip whatever the fuck after that, because like it's whatever. But this is 100% not a skip. Like everyone is going to wait for and listen through the entire subverse. Again, that shit goosebump. Brooke says there isn't many people who could do that after hearing Bison do that. Exactly. Like, just even in the sense of just like intimidation or something, you know, like I'm sure that it would throw a lot of people off for real.
It made me question. It did make me question whether I was good enough to sit on a track with him. I'll be honest.
You got your answer. You got your answer. We got your answer, loud and clear, man. This shit worked. And that was Adrian. This is also Adrian, The Night Hour.
Yep.
The Night Hour, track 6. Let's
Barkeeper's
see.
Beat.
This is this week's Barkeeper's Beat. This is the original song featuring Euphonic, Barkeeper's Judge, and also the manager of the Barkeeper's Spotify playlist, which is called Keys to the Vault. So if you guys aren't tuned in, be sure to tune in. The Night Hour. Is this stuff all on there? Is this album on there already? On Keys to the Vault?
I don't know. I think he might have added a track or two on there. I don't know. I can't really. I think Mitch has something to do with it as well, doesn't he?
Oh, does he run the play? I thought he was just always like promoting
it might just be euphonic. I don't know. I thought that Mitch was like, or maybe it's just Mitch promoting like he always does, man. Always supporting.
Yeah, he's a killer promoter, supporter. Wait, I was gonna check real quick, but I guess we don't have to do that. I'm starting to fuck shit up here. Oh, here it is. If not, I'm hitting him up to make sure he gets this shit on here. But I'm looking real quick. Beginning of the
There's a lot on there, though, isn't there? That
God, it's so good. As I'm scrolling through this shit right now, it's just like there's so much gold on here, and I encourage everyone to check out Keys to the Vault playlist, because these are all of our like community friends and all the guys but this is their music, outside of some rap challenges and shit. And damn, there's this is the whole Pony album. Oh, okay, Real Quick is up. He hasn't got. We gotta get we gotta get -2 on here. All right, cool, good to know. Good to know.
I think there might be some from the original Sub-Zero album.
Yeah. There's a couple joints I saw of that cover. All right, whatever. I know to hit him up. Let's see. Back to biz. This is Night Hour, Subterrane, featuring Euphonic. What? Oh, before we get fully into that, Mitch did respond. I guess Mitch is also Mitch is also managing, so he said hit him up with tracks if anyone needs, and he'll add them as well. He just added the Devour today. Okay, yeah. Well, we got to get some of these -2s on there, man. At least, I was gonna say at least like the dope ones, but we're on track 6, and I'm down to put all of them on there. I guess maybe sub the intro. So you got some work, Mitch.
Yeah.
You got some work.
Subterrane. Big up Adrian the Remedy. Big up Euphonic Aspect. In the night hour, with the lights out, when the dark clouds block the stars out, hear my demons try to drown their laughs out. I sing my heart out like la-di-da-da, la-di-da-di. Night out, with the lights out, when the dark clouds block the stars out, hear my demons try to drown their laughs out. I sing my heart out like la-di-da-da, la-di-da-di-da.
Dawn of the dark horse, hop hip to parkour, slick jaw spitting a rip down the barn door. Animals, hardcore, handle the art form, dismantling your camera, whatever I march towards. Ghost in the darkness, jerkies want beef? Word, I gotta eat, I'm smoking your carcass. I'll bear all my burdens, but the flow ain't a hardship. Let it go free, watch it roll off the parchment. Got bones where the bark is, keeping all these speech geeks jonesing for jargon. Your vocals lethargic, I just really need a couple stones and a target. Bunch of trash rappers groping through garbage, fuck it. I've been working on my craft since the craft was in theaters. I'm the reaper in his rag, smash a feature to believe it ain't a teaser on a track. I'm the Caesar feeling regal while I'm bleeding from my back.
In the night out, with the lights out, when the dark clouds block the stars out, hear my demons try to drown their laughs out. I sing my heart out like la-di-da-da, la-di-da-di. Night out, with the lights out, when the dark clouds block the stars out, hear my demons try to drown their laughs out. I sing my heart out like la-di-da-da, la-di-da-di-da.
Schizophrenic, I'm a menace. When it's time to hit the chemist to replenish, then it's time to show them who I seek my pen is. But they should already know, start a global pandemic. They ain't listening to the words, they just want the end credits. I am fed up with these boring egos scoring me appallingly. Not on my performances, but rather by their thoughts of me. All for being criticised constructively. I don't mind being stung, but please remember what then happens to a bumblebee. Somebody explain to me why they all
sound the same to me. Spit their flames at me as if I care a minus 8 degrees. I can't say they're hating me, but damn, they're underrating me. It's plain to see their pens are writing in a different shade to me. They're not educating me by telling me what they can see. I've got a brain and feet and eyes, I'm happy where they're taking me. Please don't be mistaking me for bitter, not what bit am I, but mine epitomizes the elite of the creative G.
The night out, with the lights out, when the dark clouds block the stars out. Hear my demons try to drown their laughs out. I sing my heart out like la-di-da-da, la-di-da-di-da. Out, with the lights out, when the dark clouds block the stars out. Hear my demons try to drown their laughs out. I sing my heart out like la-di-da-da, la-di-da-di-da.
It's also a killer-ass Barkeeper's beat. Like, this is the perfect thing for people to go nuts on for this week, man.
I think so. There's already been a few people post, like, entries already. Like, it's always a good sign when people getting in there early, so I think it's going to be a good week. I really do.
And it's always a disrespectful sign when whoever's running that shit doesn't get them up fucking as early as everyone. Adrian says, been buzzing hearing all the entries. Adrian, it's me who posts them, man, and I just fucking get busy through the week, but I have shut everything else down in my life because I have to recover for this day or two. So yeah, right after this shit, man, I'll post the new this week's whoever has their Barkeepers up, I'll make sure to post those. Rook said he just recorded his today. Yeah, I need to kind of wait till kind of this situation goes away, but I should be cool in a couple days. And I'm also fucking bummed that I'm missing out on this week because the homie Illest Gamer is here in LA visiting, man, and I know he's kind of free through the week, so I'm like, I gotta shake this, so we're gonna go sit in the fucking studio, and whenever I do that, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna record this thing, so
that would be epic. The little collab with him, man. He's another beast.
Yeah, and I'd be remiss to miss that. So I'm gonna I'm gonna be horizontal for the next 24, 48 hours and really get this shit out of me.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you doing this. I know, like you said, you weren't feeling 100%. Like I said, you don't need. We could have rearranged it, but like I appreciate you.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't want it to sound like, oh, I'm here, but the only reason I would let you know or whatever that like I'm not at 100 is because like I don't want people to be like, dude, why was he on such like bum ass energy on my shit,
I know, you've been fine to me, bro.
Cool.
To be fair, I'm not 100 either. Like I'm not 100. I was ill. I was off work all last week, but I'm still not fully like recovered either. I came home today from work and I went upstairs to bed and I was cold to the bone. I was asleep for like an hour and a half upstairs. And I wasn't feeling 100 either, to be fair, bro. But I thought if you're doing it, I'm doing it. Like,
that's it. We're here for each other and the love of the game, bro. Fuck it. Yeah, I got some new glasses because these ones were fucking giving me a sinus headache or something. But anyway, so that's the night hour. We all know how like Euphonics pulls up. Like he's a different kind of beast, even especially after he's been going to Pendulum. As like I didn't think his pen could get like too much gnarlier, but they've really locked him in on some shit, bro. Like
his pen is crazy, man. Like I really rate his pen game. It's just like, I love the way he puts his words together and he's consistent. Like. Yeah, just another beast. I mean, there's so many in our network. It's crazy, but I think it's like what you were saying a second ago about steel sharpens steel. I think everyone, like the levels, you just see that like the levels just always like going up in this network. Everyone always pushing each other, and yeah, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. I'm so blessed to be part of it, part of something like that where I can just like, like reach out to these people and they want to work with me, and it's like, if you told me that a few years ago, I'd have been like. That'd blow my mind, man. So
some fucking America fucks that like no one. Yeah, at the drop of a dime, man. We all want to work with Subterrane. It's done. You're such a good guy, and we get even though like Subterrane the character, and you even used to do the Iceman like the thing like it's a character, but your pen is so like personal, you know. So I think that with any listen to Subterranean, like people understand that like this is like just a good fucking guy, a good family guy who's really down with hip hop, you know, like who's really down with this bar shit, you know.
That's pretty much it, to be honest with you, bro. Like it's just obviously like I love it. I've got such a passion for it, like ever since I can really remember. And when I say that, I think like since I was a teenager, you know. But yeah, like it is pretty much it. I just try to like be real, be myself, and you know, talk about. Sometimes I get a bit too deep for people, maybe, but but some people like that shit. So it's
yeah.
I just say what I'm going through, and sometimes I have some fun with it. I try to do like, you know, different sort of styles, like the deep stuff, and just the wordplay and stuff. I just love it, man. I just love it. I'm always writing. I'm always putting beats on and just rapping in my van, man.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Speaking of deep stuff, I know you meant deep like contextually, but also sick ass melodic hook on Night Hour with that Nate Dogg ass deep layer that you did. On the night hour, like that shit, bro. That shit hit like Nate Dogg, man. Nate Dogg is God to me, so shit.
Oh, mate, that's one hell of a compliment. But like I have to say, I pushed myself well out of my comfort zone on this album, because I started to try a few like melodic hooks and stuff, but I never really like thought I could like sort of do that before, and I just kind of pushed myself to do it. And I think there's some turned out better than others, but I think in general they'll get better and better the more I do them. But like I feel like it did definitely add something to the album and make it a bit more easy listening, rather than just constantly just like rapping hooks.
Yeah,
I felt I needed to do something like that, like add that sort of like string to my bow or whatever they say. But yeah, like, so I pushed myself out of my comfort zone with it a few times, but yeah, I feel like it was worthwhile.
Yeah, so do we. We're glad you went there, man. Fuck. Damn. Yeah, this thing's hard. Everyone looking forward to getting to put their little flavorings on it this week, so that's dope. Track 7. My bad. If you see me lagging before putting new song, I guess I could do it after I start playing it. It's because I'm like writing the titles on Twitch. I know you can't see the Twitch, but
yeah, that's cool.
Feel better soon. Hope you feel. Thanks, guys. I didn't see you guys. Thanks, man. I wasn't saying it for all that. I wasn't trying to, but thank you guys, man. I will. My immune system is beast, man. I don't get fucking sick, but I'm sure it was very weak and broken down after like 4 days of birthday weekend, so that's probably what happened. Track 7, Torture the Beat, featuring Gates. Yes.
Yeah.
Indifferent to opinions, vindictive this in my lyrics. I'm gifted with how I spit it. You're witnessing flipping sickness. You're thinking your sound's infinite. I'm thinking you found a gimmick. When you're connected, respected, then criticism you give it. I mean, I'm the type of guy to get behind the mic and torture beats. I'm not into yes men, fakeness and no forgeries. I don't like the forcing shit. I prefer you formed your own opinion and had enough self-belief that you could talk on it. Express through art forms, find yourself a beat to rip. Everyone understands, cause we've been through it. Life can be a piece of shit, believe in who you are. You got this far and I don't speak for you, but speak the truth, it's all there really is. Look, speak to me as a man to man. I understand your reasoning, we speak maturely, cause we get what grieving is. I don't believe there's meaning. Think you gotta do what you gotta do, just see it through, man, believe in it. Or maybe that's the meaning, shit. And now we're back again, I've circled round the track again by accident, derailing all his passengers. And I don't know if I'll ever get it back again. Just switch up the flow and hope they don't notice I'm overly close to the tabs again. Nah, they won't, I'm hiding it well. I suppose in time it will tell. Might be on a different path, but I'm riding it well. I'm high as hell, let's subtake you with rhymes out of this world,
Came to torture the beast. All these instrumentals only bring these wolves to the feast. Subterranean gates have got producers calling the police, cause their entire beat tapes are getting moved by the beasts.
We came to torture the bees, cause when you get it, they're like sharks with blood's absorbed in the sea. So I've been writing and then rolling up my thoughts in these trees, cause when it's me and sub, we kill it, beats a corpse when we leave,
Some of them are digging this and some of them don't give a shit. I showing my heart, but some of them don't wanna click on it. Every lyric that I spit's a little like the pyramids, because I'm so advanced, I think the aliens have written it. I'm far too sick of this to pick on other lyricists. I grab my rhyme because shine on each leaf like photosynthesis. These hypocrites are just indicative of bitterness. I'm melting microphones like the wings of things to Icarus. And some of them just don't believe that I'm as ill as this. So what am I, a puppet for a sick ventriloquist? My style's sweeter than the licorice and pick and mix. I'm Pickle Rick, I think of things to do, not just for shits and gigs. You see the differences, you hit them with the rhythm stick. I bring the house down on my critics till they're shitting bricks. Ridiculous, so I'm the greatest. I'm spitting this, I'd be the sickest even if my accent wasn't British, bitch. We came to torture the beast. All these instrumentals only bring these wolves to the feast. Something yes. Negates the got producers calling the police, cause their entire beat tapes are getting moved by the beasts.
We came to torture the beats, cause when you get it, they're like sharks with blood's absorbed in the sea. So I've been writing up and rolling up my thoughts in these trees, cause when it's me and Sub, we kill it, beats a corpse when we leave. Guys.
Bruh.
You can't help but do it at the beginning and the end of everything with a spit.
He's sick. He's got branding. Gates is so sick, bro. He feels like effortless, like brilliance. You know, like it seems easy for him, but he's always so ill.
Yeah, man. He came down to visit me, and we made that track. We had about 25. We had about half an hour left, I think, before I had to take him to the train station. And we literally just said, like, should we make something? And we did that. we put it together. Yeah, man. I think we already had the bars and stuff. Like we already had bars that worked with the beat. We just found he's got so many beats. He was just right that he has the rights to and stuff. So he was just right. He just played me a load, and we both said we like this one. We both had a verse that was more or less the same length, and then. I just came when he was recording his verse. I came up with the hook, or the first bit of the hook, in my head, and then when I did that, we decided to do it back-to-back hook. He just did the same concept. So we literally just nailed it. It took us 25 minutes probably to make that track. If that it was, and we did exactly the same. Later on in the album, the track Legacy, we did exactly the same with that. We went to a pirate studio in Brighton for that one, and I'll tell you about it in
pirate?
a bit. Yeah, they do. They have pirate studios. Yeah, you can rent them.
I use 2 different pirates out here in LA. The only 2 out here or whatever. They're very convenient. I've used that really shit for band rehearsal and for recording.
Yeah, they got it all. I've been to one in London, and there's one in Brighton as well. But Gates and I also, on a separate occasion, we met down in Brighton, and we did exactly the same thing. We had half an hour left in our session, and we were let's use this time, and we made Legacy in that last half hour. It was both exactly the same. We both just trying to just as much as we could in the time we have together. We always do it because it's we know it's kind of we might not see each other for months.
Yeah.
So we try to just do as much as we can when we're there, as well as just doing normal stuff, just hanging out and that. But we always seem to that last little bit of time. We just think, oh, what else can we do before he goes? You know what I mean?
I love that, man. I love it. Fuck. Shit. The last time I was in Pirate was when Grandson was visiting LA, and I was like, shit, I gotta grab something fast because we gotta be able to jam or whatever. And so and then and I know, and I wanted to get out closer to LA where he was. So I got something brewing with Grandson and Fire Weed Song that we did at Pirate. That's so crazy that you say that. But I see London on there, or I see the UK on there, and there's I think there's 2 in New York, 2 in LA.
Yeah, there's loads of them in the UK. I think. I don't know. I know there's several in London.
I think it started out there.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I think that whole pirate program started out there, and then they tried out here, man. I don't think people really use this shit out here because every time I go, ain't nobody in there.
I've been there overnight once. We had a session. I met with Gates. It's another one in London. There was a few of us, Crowley Beats and FaZe. There was a few of us, and it was for Crowley's birthday, and we hired it out through the night. So we had it. I think we had it from 10 in the evening until 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning or something.
I love
and
it.
we just spent the whole night there, and then just like got on the train back home. Like it was fucking cool.
Damn. See, man, these are the reasons we do listen and sesh. For you guys don't get this info. Adrian says I want to hear Gates and Sub Project. Adrian, people
I
have
might
heard
have a little
the. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I don't want to say, but like, it is something that CZ has spoken about with me and Gates, about doing a project with us too.
CZ doesn't often speak about stuff without making it come to fruition, so we might actually be looking at something.
Good chance. It's just Gates. It's just getting him to commit, because he's just, Gates is Gates, man. Like he just does his own thing, and he's absolute beast, bro. But like he just lives his life, man, and he doesn't sort of take it all as seriously as what I do. But we just enjoy working together. Like we just get on really well, and people like him and Rook around, and like it's just a blessing, man. I'm really lucky that I have and even like yourself and CZ, and like there's so many people, Adrian. Like I feel like the network we have is just incredible, and I never this is the thing. I grew up always wanting that, and I never had it. It was always just me rapping, and everyone else was a bit of a joke. But like no one else used to rap, really just a couple of my mates. But but now it's just I just feel like I've just got this big family that are just always helping me, pushing me, and I just I think because it's something I always wanted, I appreciate it so much.
Hell yeah.
And I just want to help other people. I love it, man. I really love being a part of it, and I like to try and just get involved in stuff and do as much as I can and help other people, do as many collabs as possible, and that's what it's about for me.
I think that's what it should be about, and I think people sometimes people get caught up in I just want to be I even noticed some folks out here who it seems like they're different challenge submissions or whatever, or not so much barkeepers, but shit I see around. I noticed that I think a lot of people lose grasp of the fact of what we have here, and they're just I'm still just trying to be the hardest, because that's built into some rappers. It's just I just gonna be the hardest. So now I got this community. My goal is to be the hardest, and it's that's cool, but we can't forget how real this shit is. I have friends in real life who don't even do Instagram and stuff like that. They play professional musicians or whatever, but they'll. When this shit first started, 20 or 21-ish or whatever, they're like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? And I'm like, first of all, what the fuck are you doing? Because we don't got no fucking gigs in real life right now. The world is shut down. But second of all, it's I'm I think this is real, guys. I've always I think it's real, and my goal has always been just to make sure that it translates to real life. That doesn't necessarily have to mean I'm doing shows with Subterrane, but we make art together, and we know each other outside of music, and so
exactly
the
UK. I hope one day I can come over to LA. It'd be great. I'd love to meet everyone from the platform. Obviously it's not realistic, but LA is definitely one of the places I'd like to. I think would be the top of my list, because there's yourself, there's a few others out there, and it's just a sick place. Anyway, so one day it's definitely on the bucket list for sure,
or whichever come first, because I need to get out there, but I feel like there's some US shits that I have to get out to too. I got to get out to the East Coast and be with those pony guys and stuff at some point. I feel like that necessary. I probably should pull up on Bison in Florida at some point, because he's flown out here to see me a few times. So after all that, I'll make my way to the UK, whichever one comes first, man. Shit. Fuck. Unless we could hook up some show or something out there, man. I kind of have a show manager. We're not officially contracted, but he kind of pulls the big ones for me. He's Shwazy's manager, Chitty Bang. I don't know if you guys remember those guys, but so if there's an opportunity for some kind of venue for a little bit of kickback,
there's always stuff Brighton is just near where I live, and it's that's a cool place for music scene and stuff. That's always got good vibe. And I've seen loads of like acts there. I've seen like De La Soul, KRS-One.
Oh yeah, so there's real hip hop like shows out.
Yeah,
See, man,
yeah.
I might put Greg the manager on the case, man, because if he could figure something out that at least like would be big enough that we could kick back at least plane tickets worth or whatever, then like that would kind of actually be a lot easier than even me getting to Florida. So.
Yeah, man. To be fair, like I've got a bit of unfinished business with the live stuff because I haven't done a live performance since like 2010, bro. So I'm like well out of practice. Like,
shit, yeah.
I didn't record a track from 2010 to 2020. The only reason I started again was because of lockdown. Because I just stopped all of this altogether, and then through lockdown, it was like you were saying a minute ago. Like there's nothing else to do, so I just started getting involved in some of the like Instagram things. And like I hadn't been rapping for years, like, and then all of a sudden it just kind of blew up. Really, like I say blew up, but like in a way, like because for me, like I'm hitting so many goals working with people like you. Do you know what I mean? So like making all the contacts, like that's what it's about for me. Like it's so obviously like it changed my life, to be honest.
Fuck yeah, bro. I think a lot of us share that sentiment, man. Shit. I know I can't think of off the top, but I know there's a handful of other people who literally were like, I stopped rapping for 5 years, 10 years or whatever until the world shut down, and I needed something to do on Instagram, and like that's a cool ass case, man, because where we all are now as a fam, as a community, like you can't tell that anybody took a 10-year break right before we met each other. You can't tell that like anyone is like any hotter IRL, like in real life or not. Like we are just, I think we got a solid situation, man. It's a cool deal. Speaking of cool deals, we'll get back to this Sub-Zero -2 situation. Track 8, Rain Clouds. Get to it.
Heart worn on my sleeve. Some just can't do this. How hard can it be? How hard can the truth hit? Find it hard to believe you're not here with me through this. I didn't ask you to leave, so I don't give two shits to the ones still by my side that have picked me up every time I slide. Ride or dies, times I've cried. The ones still here when it's fight or flight. Here's why I try to do you proud. Pick you up when you fall down. When I fly, hold my hand out. Come and sit with me on that night cloud. Can you see that they hold you back when they see you fly? And they hate on that when your name gets trashed and you're just not there to defend yourself. Did they have your back? Now you already know the answer. Wrote Harvey Dent. I can hear the laughter, no one to trust. Some thoughts are harbor, but my head's no port for a whole armada. I hate to sound like I'm moaning. I just get caught in the moment. Tell the truth, man, I feel broken. Every tear I shed's a drop in the ocean. You hold back your emotions, and I can't help but show them. Get told I'm too open. Revolving doors, I just can't close them. A while back at a breakdown, still hurts me to say now. Lost a few friends on the way down. Seems that's the way it's gonna stay now. I think I'm okay now, just after your bad day now. Got a family to make proud, so I stand out in the rain clouds. I'm okay with the egos, the arrogance ain't me though. Your bars aren't that sweet, bro. My bars, diabetics can't eat those. Now I know about cheat codes, I work hard for this shit. My heart goes into the bars that I spit. The larger the target, the harder I hit. When they knock me down, back to my feet, get it off my chest, but I rap to a beat. They tell me keep it real, but reality loses all appeal. And feel guilty for how I feel, but we can't help how we feel. Look, it's about how we deal with the setbacks, keep moving forward still. I pop to the pub and I play pool. I'm about to pop me an 8-ball, but there's still colours on the table. Sick of whipping Pete at a PayPal. I've been tearing my hair out. They never give a fuck, but they care now. Swear down, I'm about to blare out Sub-Zero till I bring the temperature in the air down. I'm on -2, but I'm getting colder each year. Soon to be minus you, cause your quivering lips looking kinda blue. I just do what I do. My advice is how you should too. All this hatred is the fuel that I use. Don't let their ugly kill the beauty in you.
That's
Sub-Zero -2. Big up Crowley Beats.
I was just gonna say that's Crowley.
Big up everyone.
Crowley, yeah.
That's Crowley. Oh, Oh, literally, Adrian just said Crowley and sub is always mustard. Love it. Yeah.
We've done a few projects together, man. Like, again, I've known him since like around the same time I linked up with you, like 2020. And I've met him as well. Like I said, like we went, Gates and I met up with him.
Right.
In London.
I know. Yeah, I heard you mention him. I was like, oh, I remember Crowley, man. Shit.
Yeah, man. I've got a few other things going on, like with him. We still got a couple of unfinished ones that we will get around to doing. But yeah, this project obviously just kind of been sort of inundating. But yeah, man, shout out to Crowley.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So that is just like. I think that the dynamic of this thing is also special. I try to like dig into like the just outside of bars, like the other intangible value stuff, and like you're really good with dynamic, whether it's this thing, like you're perfect dynamically on it, or like the Bison thing, or some of these other songs where like the beat starts to like swell or whatever. Like you're really good at controlling dynamic or whatever, you know. And I think these are like little things that are important. And also I'll say this because I don't remember who it was. I seen some podcast or something. I don't remember who it was, but someone was like, they were like, what you think of UK rappers, you know? And they were just like, it all just like sounds the same. And I think they were kind of describing like a tiny type of rapper or whatever, right? And like they were like, it's all just kind of like the same, and it's all raw, it's all accents, and it's all and like and it's like, nah, it's not, you know. And I'm like, this is a project that doesn't even have to be a UK artist, you know what I mean? Or you even mentioned it the other bar when you were like, I could do this shit even without the accent or whatever the fuck, you know, like.
Well, it's like I just feel like there's something to be said for like the international thing. It's like I don't know. I don't feel like I've like been like really sort of taken in by the UK scene too much. I mean, I have like got like quite a few contacts and stuff through them, but they've never really been as open to me as like what like I found like these online platforms and stuff. And tried to get involved with stuff back in the day, and it was always kind of very like just a bit cliquey and stuff. And you know, that's not like sort of like a dig at them, because like there's some real talented guys out there, but like I just kind of went this route because it was just a more natural path for me to get involved with people. Like, I mean, I grew up listening to like US like hip hop, so it makes sense for me to be making that sort of style. I've got a bit of a UK sort of twist on it, I guess, but like but it's certainly like, I don't want to like try and sound American or anything. I want to just spit in my own voice. That's what I do. But like I like it to come across international in terms of like the project, like not just, you know, I like linking up with different people, different accents, different like around the world. Like I think it's something that like a lot of people don't really do. Like a lot of people, it's just like US or UK, and like this isn't that. This is like what I do is like I work with people from all over the world. So like, what's the point in trying to, you know, I'm going to make tracks with people from all over the world, producers from all over the world. Like that's just what I've been doing. So it's just, that's why it is what it is. And I don't feel like, I feel like that's the right way to be as well. You know, like just open and into.
I agree. I agree. Not everyone follows that, you know, that probably, and everyone's trying to fit into some certain sauce or whatever. But the most valuable thing is being unequivocally you. People could feel it, you know. It don't matter what the fuck style. If you're being unequivocally, unapologetically you, like there's no denying it. So, and
that's all like, you know, no one can sort of like say anything about me for that, because I am just like, I just do what I do. And I think like I don't want to like ever, I don't know, you know what I'm like, I kind of like, I just want to like open doors for everyone. Like, but I know there's some people that kind of give me a bit of like stick for that. Like I think maybe not so much, but like I think they probably, some people don't agree with it. They kind of like think, well, they might want to hear like more of a UK style album, or like, I don't know, but like I feel like I'm just doing me, and I'm just working with the sounds that I like and the people that I like, and that's what it's about. And what it comes out with is how it turned out is that's just a projection of like myself, I guess. And what more can you do? Do you know what I mean? So I love it, man. I love love the people that I've been working with and the opportunities to make tracks with people from all over the world. That is just something I pride myself on, really. Like, so yeah, it's exciting. I'll work with people from anywhere, man. I don't care. You know me. I won't ever.
And
there's no discrimination.
You do it well too, right? Like you have to be able to do it well. Otherwise, people are like, "Dude, this guy should just fucking stay in his lane." But it's like you do it well, and it's just because it's so you. Yeah,
this
exactly.
is my. And that's the way I see it, man. I just see like you know that's the way the world is now. It's not like It doesn't have to be like UK, US, or like France or whatever. Like we can all work together. Like that's what the internet like enabled, like made possible. So it's easy now. Like when I first started this, it wasn't so easy to do that. But now it's just so simple to work with people from all over, and like why not take advantage of that?
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm very grateful, and I try to remind myself, and when I'm talking to people, I try to remind them that, like, my community is international, motherfucker. Like, and I think it's so important. But again, our sport is majority, like, hardcore, ego-driven, people. So, like, it's like, damn, even if these guys have the internet and they got Instagram, and even if some of them might be involved with our community or whatever, like, it's like, fuck, man, they can't shake that. I'm just trying to be hard. I'm just trying to be harder than all those UK guys. I'm trying to be harder than Jazz from Australia. I'm trying to be, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck, dude. Or your community consists of international greatness, bro. Like, be grateful. But it's just, it's rough.
I know that's what it's about. There, at the end of the day, you're going to get that. Like, that's normal. People are going to be like that. So that's okay. Like, I think it's good. It can work as well to have that. But like for me personally, like I always happily admit if someone, like, if I don't get a good vibe from someone, if they spit a good verse, bro, I'm the first person to say, yeah, that was fire. Do you know what I mean? I just don't have any. I'm not that kind of person that would get like personal like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just like and that's why I think, like, judging for the barkeepers is like something that I always get reminded of every week, because you have to you have to listen to so many entries, and you have to just be like, you have to just be honest with like what you feel and what in yourself. Do you know what I mean? And like if someone absolutely smashes it, you have to just be like, yeah. But to be fair, it's quite lucky with this platform, because like most of the people are just like really cool. Like it's always been a platform I found like has been really open with me, and like open arms when I started getting involved. So like it's something I'm proud to be a part of Barkeepers, bro. Like, and I'll help anyone in that community. Hell
yeah, man. We gotta take advantage of the awesomeness that we have. Stop trying to be better than everybody, man. Fuck. I'm speaking to the majority, not us, and not the Rooks and the Adrians, and not the folks with us right now. But yeah. Mitch says the show's international right now. Yes, we are. We got UK, US, and Canada. Which Canada's in the room right now?
There's loads of them.
Yeah.
Loads
Don't
yawn.
Of the show. Oh my God! Do not yawn when you're hosting a show. Oh, it's a weird one. It was a weird one to like get up, take a shower, and be on stream at noon. It's not regular for me.
Yeah. Well, I noticed you were going online, like on live. I realized that, like, well, I was in bed. Like, I was like, oh shit, we're doing this now.
It's all good. I was gonna take a bit on Instagram Live just to like let people know too, because yeah. But Mitch is Canada. How have I missed that forever?
Yeah, Mitch is Canada. Yeah, man. Yeah.
No wonder he's so nice. fucking Canada breeds some like super nice people, man. What the fuck?
Well, like my brother, my like proper brother, like he's just got engaged to a girl from Canada, and I think he's gonna be moving out there, which is kind of sucks for me, but like at the same time, I'd definitely be taking advantage of that and going to visit if he does.
Yeah. If you happen to be on like Gransome's side or Aeon Crux side, I don't know. I don't know where location in Canada any of these guys are, but
big place in there. Like Aeon's in the mountains somewhere, like
somewhere beautiful as shit.
Somewhere beautiful always. Yeah. Great.
Grateful, Crowley. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get it. We got track 9, The Underground, featuring the aforementioned and been rocking in the chat room, featuring Rook.
Rook.
You know what it is.
Produced by Rook.
Oh, produced by Rook as well. Hell yeah.
Sub the rain. It's all about the underground rappers. I'm not perfect, but I drop verses so technically advanced that they make mic short circuit. I burn fists, some rappers are not wordsmiths, but they're getting more airtime than Bob Bergfist. Now, the underground is where the bars are found. Large amounts of diamonds in the rough if you ask around. My bars astounding, my pastor was the class's clown. But now, if I went back to the class, I'd be the last one out. And my lyrical suburbias are colder than the circulating blood of a servant with hypothermia. But if you heard of me, then you'd have known that earlier. Am I getting slept on cause I'm part of the furniture? They think they're voiced to 5'9", they couldn't be voiced to 5'5", if hoisted sky high. Praying on my knees, but I'm still shining. Style sweet like Caroline, Neil Diamond. Here's one for the stars of the underground, down here where there are many wonders found. You can be a diamond in the rough for now, but you'll be shining above the clouds. One for the stars of the underground, down here where there are many wonders found. You can be a diamond in the rough for now, but you'll be shining above the clouds.
The duo's back, killing every track is no surprise. Iceman gonna freeze you up, then Rook will leave you posterized. Most these guys can't keep up with the explosive flows of mine. Going toe to toe, these foes of mine should have hold the line. My whole design is so sublime and it's getting meaner. So all the folks on my sharp side, I will guillotine ya. My whole damn life I've been a dreamer. Ain't gonna let some egomaniac be defeating me either. Ain't no sick of lyricists, verses iller than syphilis. Rappers wanna rip off the dicks, wanna spit my diss, they all turn bitch. Leaving disease, MCs freezing for no reason. -2 degrees, snow's falling, this the cold season. Desperate for clout, dying to stay relevant. That's ironic, just saying shit for the hell of it. Ain't no hard luck, your bars suck. You got the wit drip in the chick, but you ain't leaving us starstruck.
Here's one for the stars of the underground, down here where there are many wonders found. You can be a diamond in the rough for now, but you'll be shining above the clouds. One for the stars of the underground, down here where there are many wonders found. You can be a diamond in the rough for now, but you'll be shining above the clouds.
Yeah, you knew that was gonna be fucking money.
Yeah, that.
Did you release that as like a single?
No, I don't think we did.
No,
I think we held that one back. We held that one back for the album. I think there was a few that got held back, and there was a few that we just couldn't hold back, and so we just we released a couple. There's a few on there, like.
Oh yeah.
I think there's also we did Rook and I did 2 bonus tracks for the album that were only on the Bandcamp edition. As well, so like there was a couple of extra ones that we did. I saw. Yeah, there was like an 18th and 19th track in like the deluxe edition. Like it was just to try and reward the people that were actually like going and like copying some of that album on their Bandcamp. You know what I mean? So we wanted to give something a little bit extra.
I'm dumb. I should be running the Bandcamp.
Oh, it doesn't matter, man. That's for the people, like for everyone that bought a copy.
Round and round and loco. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Loco, we've heard, right?
Loco. Yeah, we've heard Loco. Round and round. We haven't released Round and Round. That's produced by Anabolic Beats.
Hell yeah. Okay. And then there's one. And then there's okay. Cool. My dumbass should have even ran. Is this like a video for Zombies?
No, we haven't done a video for it.
No, it's just like a cover. Okay.
Yeah.
After we're done with the album, I'm gonna run the Rain Clouds video. I should have done it as
Yeah, there's a couple
as we ran the song.
Iceman and Rain Clouds have both got videos. Hopefully Bison and I really would like to do one for the thingy. We should do one for our one if we can, but like obviously I know
I think ours. Well, first of all, I like that you have plans Yeah, you have plenty of plans for this project even post release, because I'm it's so sad to see people release and be like, all right, like they do a bunch of lead up
Yeah,
promo, but then they release and it's like 2 weeks and even they're talking
yeah,
about some new shit or whatever, and it's like, come on,
yeah. You
man,
got to keep pushing it. Once the product's there, that's when the promotion starts. Really, like I feel like
Yeah,
I learned
yeah,
that like last time. Like, yeah, I think it's one of those things. I want to keep doing things like to promote it, and like
yeah.
like I'm happy with the product. So like I feel like I'm gonna be like ramming it down people's throats for a while, man.
Good, good. Stay out of here, Elo. You're not you're not part of this combo. The pause, please. Uh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So if anything I can do to help that, uh, honestly, I think our song, I think "Back with a Vengeance" is a way easier visual, because I feel
Yeah,
like I could keep it fairly simple,
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
the raps are like gnarly. You know what I mean? But
Mm,
the bison one probably gonna take some work. But yeah, I'm down,
yeah.
down, down.
Well, I'm not gonna. Obviously, we'll pay you to do it. I'm happy to do that. Like for
We
that, man.
just
It's the least I can do. Like for your time. So, but
we
yeah, it
just
would
have
be
to
sick.
we just got to
I
get
feel
on a
like
call so we could. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like the Lost Ones does need something like visually. Like it's too good not to. I think.
Yeah, and yeah, just the way that it sound. Yeah, I could see the visual, except I haven't planned a visual. I know you guys have told
Yeah,
me about this for a while, so I could see it happening, but
yeah,
I
we'll get it
haven't
done. I say
drawn it
like I'm
out.
not.
So
Yeah, I'm not like you say. I'm not going to be like giving up on this project for a while. I feel like it's something I'm just going to keep. Like I've got a couple more visuals that I'm going to make over here with
yes,
with the guy that did my Iceman and Rain Clouds video as well.
yes,
So we're
yes, yes.
working on 32 Bar Savage and I think Dido's T. I think they're both getting music videos. So it's going to be
Folks,
loads.
take note, folks. This is how you do an album. Album promotion does not only come from the month prior or 90 days prior to your album, yo. Like, once it's out, take pride. Put in more time and more calories on your album. Just because the recording is done and the album's out, the work is not close to done, man.
Yeah, man.
And we should be
Completely.
able to enjoy an album for 6 months, a year, or whatever, like before it becomes a thing that you have to go back to. So
Yeah, I
shout out
agree
to
with that.
this. Shout out to all that people. Yeah, yeah. Whatever. Whoever's watching this, take note. I think that's so very important. And so yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, Mitch said sounds like the Wonderground theme song, and I was thinking maybe you re-record there and throw a little W on the hook
Yeah,
and make it his theme
yeah,
song, man.
yeah. I was. Do you
Yeah,
know what is weird? I was actually thinking that like it sounds like a bit like Wonderground and that like
yeah,
yeah.
it works. It'll work.
Thing.
He said, I try and pull one or two for the show and then sprinkle them in and throw back music. Don't gotta. Oh, I don't. I think you're talking about something else. Oh well, Rook said no one has heard Round and Round. Yeah, that was the anabolic bonus track, right?
Yeah.
I got an excerpt hook already. I don't know what you're talking. What is Mitch talking about? Now Mitch said he got an excerpt hook. Wait, maybe he said something earlier. I try to pull one or two for the show and then sprinkle them in and throw back music. Don't got a date. I don't know what that is, Mitch. Right, we're moving on.
Might be to do with the challenge. He's got a challenge going on the Wonderground as well with a beat produced by Jerome Duffy. Maybe
Oh
he's talking
yeah,
about.
I'm an asshole. Yeah, we mentioned the CZ challenge. Yeah, there's also the Wonderground challenge hosted by Mitch, uh,
Mm,
produced by
yeah, I jumped.
Jerome Duffy.
Yeah, it's a killer beat as well, man. I jumped on that yesterday.
Oh, there's 4 days left on that. It's the 20th, I believe, is the cutoff. So
Yeah,
get to it, folk. Oh, look at he said wrong combo. Oh, I thought so. I was like, how come I can't seem to make sense of what the fuck is going on? All right, here we go. Up next, track 11, Dido's T, man.
oh no, I
Possible
don't think
visual
so.
coming, like he said.
I missed one.
Underdog. Oh yeah,
Underdog
yeah.
Underground, featuring Jazz.
Featuring Jazz from Australia, mate. Yes, man, we international, baby. Underdog. Here we go.
Produced by Adrian the Remedy.
You know it's about to be a banger.
Check it out. Subterranean Jazz.
So you never heard of me before. It's the underdog, steady climbing up the leaderboard. That's the same dog who never had a lead before. See my paw prints on your ceiling once you clean the floor. So you never heard of me before. It's the underdog, steady climbing up the leaderboard. That's the same dog who never had a lead before. See my paw prints on your ceiling once you clean the floor.
I write classics like Oliver Stone. Rappers struggle with depth like divers when their oxygen's low. You know, sometimes I wonder where these followers go. Sensitive, the world's one big erogenous zone. And maybe it's just my monotonous tone. I feel like the BFG, living in the borrower's home. I'm hearing far too many obvious flows and too much chat of shit that doesn't even exist, like octopus bones. Some people just enjoy rocking the boat, maybe cause their lives are going round in circles like a yacht in a moat. I'm not here to judge and I'm not here to gloat, but maybe move out of that glass house if you're still lobbing them stones. Wrap yourself in cotton wool, it won't soften the blow. When my punchlines hit you hard like Jonathan Bones Jones, I'm so sick, I'm prone to make thermometers explode. I'm getting Oscars, only not with the oh.
So you never heard of me before. It's the underdog, steady climbing up the leaderboard. That's the same dog who never had a lead before. See my paw prints on your ceiling once you clean the floor. So you never heard of me before. It's the underdog, steady climbing up the leaderboard. That's the same dog who never had a lead before. See my paw prints on your ceiling once you clean the floor.
It's jazz and subterranean, terraforms rough terrain. With the style sound like thunder came. Dream walking different beats like Wonder's brain. Hitting all the angles, building wooden frames. UK and Oz trading resources like grain exchange. Great exchange, raid the place like Danish blaze. Raid the blaze, I remember days of not a plays, not a view, start to fade. Ghost and Ant-Man and that wasp, answer to the boss. Rick Ross, lines leave ya crisscross. Then we unlock the ziplock bag of kush. High then high Sunday on Sunday, Hydra and Bush, the jungle mix. Conjure a shield to protect the energy like Wakanda did. I slap him with the monster fist, cross him off the list. We the ball of light that follow when they lost a bit. They like why you're dropping constant hits. Nah, the monster did. Move more times than a foster kid. Now I'm grounded like a fossil is, discovered by foster kids. This industry costs a bit, not just money. Prepare to miss, fail, navigate through the mist. When no lighthouse could crash in the reef. It's the worth or the struggle that it brings. From the ashes it brings you back to life like a phoenix. I mean it's the realest. MCs, we coming from Venus when we build a ship like an alien mechanic. And the older dreamers remember we come from nothing. Manifestation is real and the secret is time. Make the bitch your friend, status jazz is subterranean.
Did he say something about the bitch and friends?
Yeah, mate, like I swear, like he's like, it's like we were saying earlier, everyone just went in on their features, man. Like, and there's another one right there. Like
he sure did, man. The beginning bars that come in all dramatically, suspensefully and shit like that, like all the way.
Yeah, then he just goes nuts. Yeah, man. Yeah, like I feel like, you know, I don't sound like a broken record, but I feel like everyone did that. Like I was so happy with like everyone's efforts on this album. Like I really feel like, yeah, like everyone gave their best on it, and I love listening back to this stuff. Like I've never really been able to listen back to a lot of my music. I've just never have been able to do that. But this album, I've been listening to it a lot. Like,
oh, you mean just like in general?
Yeah, I think that's
does it make you feel weird or something?
Yeah, I feel like that's why I like doing a lot of collabs, because I like being with someone else on the track and stuff, and it not just being my voice the whole way through. Like it's like it makes it. I don't know, man. I think I'm not the only one that doesn't like their own voice. Like it's just one of those things. Like
for sure, man. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. I can listen to my music, but like shows I've been on, I don't watch. I've been on TV. I've been on like pretty big like streams, YouTube shows and shit like that. But I don't watch those. I don't know what it is. I guess I don't like to see myself. Except
I don't know.
I've watched back like my show, like these shows though, you know. So I don't know what that is, but apparently I only like to see myself on cheap ass cameras, not professional fucking. Holy shit. Yeah, but I could vibe that feeling, man. But shout out to you making a project that you can listen to and that you're stoked to listen to. You know.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Like, it's nice to be able to listen back to it and be proud of it. Like, so that's definitely a feeling I get from this album. I'm very happy with the product, man, and how it all ended up. I think, like, all of the producers that I worked with, like, helped. I feel like the sound got captured. Like, everything works together. I feel like sonically, like Adrian, the Remedy, like, produced a lot of the tracks for this. But like, I feel like the other ones all just worked with it as well, like CZ and like Rook. I feel like it all, you know, they all made beats that I just love. So yeah.
And nothing feels out of place either for being multiple producers. You know what I mean, and shit like it all, because you're very clear about, you know, what you're doing or whatever, and what you want to sound like and stuff. So
yeah, definitely. I know what beats I like and stuff, and I'm lucky enough to be able to work with so many producers, man. Like, Adrian sent me, I got a beat pack. Adrian sent me with like about about a dozen beats that I still haven't like finished writing to all of them yet. So like, there's so many more in the pipeline.
Oh shit! Well, you already got the homie. You said the homie already did the third Sub-Zero artwork, so and you already have a stash of Adrian beats and shit.
Yeah. There will be a -3 definitely, like, at some point, and give it a year.
Let's go. Oh, pre hit up DistroKid, like, listen guys, I'm doing -3 this time. I need you to fucking push it through. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I might actually just email back the guy that got back to me like straight away and said, look,
I'm going to have trouble
with this. Yeah, can you put it through manually?
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, track 11, Dido's T.
Produced by Adrian.
This is another Adrian, yep.
Mm-hmm.
I keep it humble, knowing life can strike at any moment. Even the ones who have their shit together end up broken. I've seen emotions get the better of a damaged soul. Winter streets are frozen, but that's not what makes their manners cold. A man is told to toughen up and drop his feelings, and they say that that's just not the way society should see him. They can see you healing, they still try to wind you up, bruv. You can have the jam at my donut, I never liked this stuff. These rappers acting like they're lighting up the world. I just do my thing and let the egos fight amongst themselves. Doing what it takes to keep providing for my girls, giving blood, sweat and tears while streaming giants take the wealth. They wondered why the niceties had died in me. Finally their eyes can see why my mind can be as cold as Dido's tea. They can't digest my bars, understatement. I'm 9s and 10s, but it's 6s and 7s, cause they just underrate them.
Yikes, this canvas is crazy, Adrian.
Yeah, it's so nice, bro. So nice.
Sets a whole just like scapes, a whole atmosphere.
Yeah. Oh man, like, yeah, I love that track. It's just, I feel like it really needed something like that.
It's a good. The decision making was all very good, man. Fuck. That's crazy. He said, "Thank you guys." Mitch says, "I mute myself." Oh, I think he's talking. I think Mitch is talking about watching his shit back or something. He says, "I mute myself."
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that was a perfect little accent, especially at this time of the album. After people are going through, and it's like, all right, here's this, and then I know what comes next, and so like it's. Oh no, I meant zombies. It's still Dark Side. All right, let's get to Dark Side. Shit, I'm excited about the back half. I like this whole ass album, but I like that it doesn't get exhausting coming into the back end. It's 16 songs or 19 songs or whatever. It's just it's great decision making, man. So yeah. Here we go. Wait, what? Well, we'll get there when I get there. Okay. Track 12, Dark Side of Me.
Produced by Rook.
See the same ones that you all adore, but their style's nothing new, I've seen it all before. Let me grab the mic while you hold my cause. You never seen one this cold before. Subterranean, I'm a daddy now. No cash to brag about, no cap. Punchlines, bang a rapper out, the money back, yeah. Kids wear a bum bag and a belly out. Rock nothing but the mum and dad's fucking bank accounts. Without a doubt, I'm a whole different gravy. Revolutionize the game, Claude Makaleli. Bro, I'm a G, you can go and ask Blonde Shoes. Up the rain down on these rappers like a monsoon. 1-2 punch, that's a Shaq and Kobe. Legends, hack and slash a rapper like Shinobi. Try to ghost me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm so sick, AstraZeneca couldn't slow me, broski.
She only sees what her eyes wish to see. She only speaks of the dark side of me.
Sick chap wouldn't hit me back with the diss track. Flip that, get your lips smacked with the bitch slap. Snap back, baggy tracks, give the doggy spliff back. Hit that, strip a rack of ribs like a ridgeback. Quit rap for a whole decade, but the kid's back. Sit back, watch me bridge gaps on this big map. You spit raps at me, that's a mismatch. A bit like Gandalf and Gimli if they switched hats. Bring me up in your chit chats. Never let the facts put a stop to a good yarn. I don't give a fuck what they say, so I look calm. We are never on the same page, I don't need a bookmark. Put dark details on my name now. Rain down on the underground, subterranean cloud. When I first started spitting, yeah, they raised brows, but I was sick back then and very much the same now.
She only sees what her eyes wish to see. She only speaks of the dark side of me.
I wish I was
That was only you on the hook?
Yeah, that was just me. Yeah.
Another, that's just dope, man. It's dope. Taking a swing and this shit worked, man.
Yeah. I definitely. There was a couple on here, like the Underdog and like the Cold World later on was the first two I think I tried singing, and I listened back and I think I can do a bit better, but like. But I had to sort of start somewhere, and I felt like the more I did it, the better the hooks were sounding. So, I'm glad I sort of took myself out of my comfort zone with it. Like, I still listen back and think, it could be better, but you know, I feel like it's pushing me in the right direction.
Sure, hell yeah, man. Yeah. That's something I don't do is go back and listen to old me singing. So, you're for this being your first like swings at it, it's way sweeter than anything. Fuck, man. None of it feels off. That shit goes well, and the Rook production is so nuts. The little beat drop where the little bass hit or the little scratches go, the scratches pan and all that. You know, all little stuff that beat makers don't take into consideration. You know what I mean? You gotta be a fucking music producer.
Yeah, man, and his production is just getting sicker like all the time as well, man. He's really, really up in his game at the moment. Like, but yeah, the stuff that he was sending me over for this album was just perfect for me. I was just, you know, he sent me loads of stuff. Like, I love it all, but it's like I'm trying to write to so many of his beats at the moment because he keeps sending me stuff. But like, I'll catch up. Adrian's the same. I'm so blessed to have these guys in my corner. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're always sending absolute. Yeah.
Not anymore. Adrian is literally leaving your corner. But he says that he has to go. Love hanging out with you all. Catch you later. All right, brother. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. That's it wouldn't have been the same. Yeah, as much as he produced on this thing, it wouldn't have been right if he wasn't chilling with us in the chat. So that was awesome.
Yeah, it's good to have it.
Rook says Adrian helped my production get sicker so fast. Okay, there we go. Steel sharpening steel.
Yeah, we all talk to each other like a lot. Us lot. We have a good like sort of relationship. Us lot. So it's a good little team we've got going on. Like for sure, strong.
Hell yeah, man. That's legit.
And they're just so good to work with. Like so easy to work with. Just nice people. Like You know, like I just find it so easy working with them guys. Like, it's effortless.
That's how it should be, right? That's how this shit should be. Like practicing for a fight shouldn't be easy, or practicing for the NBA shouldn't be easy. But like when you're like putting music together, it should feel good. It should flow. It should be as easy as possible. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially when you have, I guess not everyone has the luxury. Like some people is just like, I'm here in my neighborhood and there's only one studio and everyone who works there is an asshole. So we're always butting heads, but that's all I got. And so like, you know, I know not everyone has the luxury of just being around a bunch of nice ass egoless, you know, community, but
certainly a blessing.
Hell yeah. Yeah, whenever I take on a new whatever, I've never recorded someone or whatever, they're always just like so easy, or it's so like laid back. It's like, what kind of fucking dungeons have you know, like what kind of gnarly stuff have you been recording in? But you know, a lot of house engineers and house producers and stuff are just fucking assholes and don't give a fuck about the artist. They're just like, it's work, like whatever.
Yeah.
Pull up, you know, but anyway. More of Rook. He's rapping on this one. He produced it too, Zombies?
Yeah.
Also Rook production. Let's get it.
Kick myself in the head. Go and shed a pop and shoot myself in the leg. Jokes,
Did that start like not at the beginning or something?
I think it didn't start at the beginning, yeah.
Here we go.
It was only a second.
I wish I was Wee Man, so I could kick myself in the head. Do a cheddar pop and shoot myself in the leg. Jokes, I just do it metaphorically instead. I'll be dead, but still not happy till my gravestone's bled. Don't wanna write positive bars, I'm feeling downbeat. I wanna get down deep and fucking drown beats. Hold them under till bubbles stop popping up around me. I'm a fucking monster on the mic, Wazowski. Mentally I'm clearly ill, but feel free to tell me how I really feel. Banging my head on the fucking steering wheel. Been having fantasies of being killed by Villanelle. What, did you not just hear me tell you I'm not feeling well? The facts of this, number one, all my tracks are sick. Two, most these rappers are faker than fucking Braxton Hicks. Three, some track took some laxatives and tried to chat some shit, but he wasn't man enough, like that Tony Braxton hit. Plus our generational blondie, snowflakes falling down on the song sheets. It's complete lack of brains, it's beyond me. It's enough to bring a famine to the zombies. Glass heart, generational blondie, snowflakes falling down on the song sheets. It's complete lack of brains, it's beyond me. It's enough to bring a famine to the zombies.
Zombie, famine, just donuts, no jamming, no substance, all damage. Their flows get froze like static. I zap on tracks like magic, and I zap every time I'm rapping. And I don't need backwards capping. These streets can't see what's happening. These days only ink my quilter, let the feelers spill. And I'm only going up like a heating mill, but I wouldn't be shit unless I eat these pills. My glass half full, but I need refills to believe these skills. I've been knee deep in a sea of demons, and it seems that they tried to kill my odds, but I made you even still. So
Class our generational blondie, snowflakes falling down on the song sheets. It's complete lack of brain.
I know we don't really have time to be running shit back, but I gotta run that little quick shit back real quick.
Let the feelers spill, and I'm only going up like a heating mill, but I wouldn't be shamming. No substance, all damage. Their flows get froze like static. I zap on tracks like magic, and I zap every time I'm rapping. And I don't need backwards capping. These streets can't see what's happening. These days only ink my quilter, let the feelers spill, and I'm only going up like a heating mill, but I wouldn't be shit unless I eat these pills. My glass half full, but I need refills to believe these skills. I've been knee deep in a sea of demons, and it seems that they tried to kill my odds, but I made you even still. So
Class our generational blondie, snowflakes falling down on the song sheets. This complete lack of brains is beyond me. It's enough to bring a famine to the zombies. Glass heart, generational blondie, snowflakes falling down on the song sheets. This complete lack of brains is beyond me. It's enough to bring a famine to the zombies.
Sublime a book of rhymes, I only need a mic and booth. And every page I feel is ill and always lying with truth. So being honest, I'm tearing my fucking hair out, and I don't even have any left, so my head is bare now. Stare down any rapper that's there facing in front to me. Keep it 100, prepared to roll with a tumbleweed. So put the roaring rural, cause the only thing you'll see is me in a booth and I'm strapped with a pair of dungarees.
Glass heart generation, no blondie. Snowflakes falling down on the song sheets. This complete lack of brains is beyond me. It's enough to bring a famine to the zombies. Glass heart generation, no blondie. Snowflakes falling down on the song sheets. This complete lack of brains is beyond me. It's enough to bring a famine to the zombies.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's how you do it. But it also just shows like that you guys are close. You guys are homies. You guys like are vibe on the same wavelength or whatever. Just because, yeah, that doesn't happen with just the two random people hooking up, man. That shit was insanity.
Yeah, we do tend to come up with tracks quite quickly as well. Like we just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I suppose that, like you say, it's like that when you're with people that it's just effortless with.
Yeah, and you make good shit.
Yeah, I think we just have like a real good like connection, and I think we communicate really well with each other, and I think that's like so important. Like we get our points across to each other, and we, I think, and we're both very open to each other's ideas and like that kind of stuff. So I feel like, yeah, it's just super easy working with Rook.
It makes for good. Rook says MCP loved that verse. I didn't think it was that good, and it got a run back. Yes, I had to get a quick little run back of them little bars, man.
It goes crazy on that bit.
And I am buzzing. He says, "Thank you." Yeah, man, Rook. Fuck. You've been beast on everything on this album so far, man, and it only makes sense because Sub, you could just really feel how much you put in and how much you care about this shit. I'm gonna be digging this thing 6 months down, like this. A lot of this has so much living to do, and
yeah, I hope so.
You clearly didn't make a project to be like, here's one and the next one is coming up next month, and that's not the shit on like my man, because I spent 8 months of last year doing Bison's crazy ass run where it was like I knew that once we started that, I knew that we had like 6 projects, like 6 full projects that we would get done. But that's a different thing, like Bison's kind of a different type of energy. He's a different he's a different thing, and it matches his character and whatever, just to be like boom, more and more and more and bong, what I mean? But bro, this thing deserves to live for a while. This thing deserves to live, man, and I hope that the internet / the socials don't convince you otherwise, that the attention is short and all that. Fuck all that, dog. This shit deserves to live.
Hopefully it travels and lives. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm happy with everything so far. But yeah, man, hopefully people will be listening to it further down the line. That's the idea. But so far so good.
I don't know why my ears hurt. My body is broken.
Oh,
not from like volume or anything. I think it's these glasses and the headphones are pushing on them. I don't usually do these hours long shows with headphones. I got to do it for listening sesh because, I got to bump it legit. But anyway, Rook says, what I like is how quick Sub is to give me the verses, and I just try to fit around him. He's so good at coming up with ideas, and I am more into the back end stuff like mixing and things. And we just meet in the middle with bars. There you go. There's the explanation from the other half of the zombie duo, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. He always goes in as well. Like I feel like he always comes up with like something perfect to go with what I've done. Like,
clear, yeah, absolutely he does. Fuck, man, that's so sick. That's sick. I need to hook up with these LA cats more. It's definitely Euphonic. Euphonic is near me, and he comes to all of my gigs and stuff, so I'll be hooking up with him. Tony Shane's out here.
Yeah.
You're making what I say all that to say. You're making way better use of your IRL, your real life peoples in your area as well, man. Like shit.
Yeah, although
I talk all that shit. I need to start hooking up, but
still haven't met Rook. He's like North England. It's quite a bit of a trek. So we do.
Oh, I didn't get that piece. Oh,
Yeah,
so I mean, you were talking about
not
hanging
real
out
life.
with Gates and Crowley and
Gates
those
and
guys,
Crowley and
but
stuff like that. Rook and I have met. We've not met yet.
Yeah, that's insanity. That's insane.
We've
Shout out to
spoke about it. But we're a bit further away. Like Gates is only like an hour away or 2 hours away maximum. But I think the journey up to where Rook is like, I think we're about sort of 6 hours apart or something like that. So it's not quite.
Yeah, that's like me. That's like me going up to visit Jerome Duffy or Excerpt Beats and shit. It's a little 6 hour drive is something I don't do. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure it will happen at some point, but yeah, it's not quite as easy. We both got families, you know.
Yup. Uh-oh, iCloud storage almost full. This shit tells me this shit all the time. Shut the fuck up.
Everyone's up.
Everyone's iCloud is almost full.
Yeah.
Well, you should probably stop saving shit automatically that I don't ask for it to save. Fuck.
Yeah.
It just stays saving shit all day. Rook says we're gonna change that this year, though. I reckon. He says you guys are definitely linking up this year.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
32 Bar Savage, which is fucking a fun ass name, first of all. But here we go. 32 Bar Savage featuring J Presidente. Where's he from?
Produced
He's from your side?
They're both, Ghosty produces it. They're both UK guys. They've both known each other since they were like little. Like they're really good friends.
Hell yeah. His Ghosty, like Ghosty music.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's sick, man. Like, I'm meeting them two in real life on the end of this month, the last day of this month. We're making a music video for this track.
Let's go. It's the post game is already happening.
Yeah.
So he's definitely linking with Ghosty and who? Oh, J President. Yeah. That's right. Here we go. 32 Bar Savage.
Yeah.
Savage with the pen, 16 barbarian. Killing beats again, no mercy, no sparing them. Spit fire like a dragon, J Targaryen. Try catch me slacking, but you know I stay prepared for them. Snakes in the grass, some of them I used to call a friend. I am for them sharks, never swim if you saw a fin. Learn from the past, sometimes you gotta lose before you win. Life is a class, every day we're in school, my friend. Dropping jewels again, you know the pen stay generous. Fuck news at 10, don't believe what they're telling us. The government speak bullshit, are you smelling this? Never be a sheep, keep woke and rebellious. It's all a game of chess, we survive like pawns. They don't wanna see us reach the other side of the board. Nah, live by the sword, die by the sword. The ones who said fuck it, reside in the more. Whoa, one life to live, no continues in this bitch. I've been through some shit, crazy when I reminisce. Play the card you dealt, do you wanna stick or twist? Too proud to ask for help now, I can figure this. Only got one shot, can't miss, need a swish. One day I gotta buy a crib and leave it to my kid. These guys wanna hate, trying to make me negative, but I recognize the bait, you're dealing with a clever fish. You stay standing still, but your gums wanna run. Shut the fuck up, you bum, you still live with your mum. Another grown man stuck in Neverland, can't stand on his own feet, so tuck him in a pram. Some people don't evolve, all they do is get old. When it's time for something fresh, they wanna cling to the mold. Me, I gotta be a winner, so I'm chasing these goals. I can't settle for bronze or silver, it's gotta be gold. You know.
Each day I see a new glitch in this matrix. All I see are green letters falling when the rain drips. Pull them out the sky and I make sick phrases and drop a track that they will all be bumping in the spaceships. Style changes like mystique shapeshifts. Puff these rappers whole EPs need a facelift. Hand phases and the settings on vaporize. Not a speck left to be seen but the naked eye. Slay a cipher. Subs always the coldest there. Polar bear. Even if they hit me with a solar flare. My incisors and my molars tear up the mic controllers there. All I leave behind's a pile of bones and hair. Then it's back to my frozen lair. Send you back to your orchard, you still won't grow a pair. Albums complex like 10 token books. Don't need to be the last but one to make my pen ultimate. Hit them with a verse verse, and the comments on my Instagram will burst into flames like a sinner in a church, a killer with the words. We complete savages, innovators of the game like Pete Maravich. They swing low like sweet chariots. I parry it, retaliate just like a character from Soul Calibur. Soul Damager, warlord with a broadsword, more brawn than a dwarf storming through Mordor. Forlorn, cause I'm war torn, but I'm battle hardened. Outlast them in battle, outbar them. Anyone who knows me knows that I roast beats. When that beat's ghosties, though I gotta go deep like that Titan submersible. Watch me line up a load of beats, then verbally I purge them all. Unmerciful, adjectives, nouns, verbs, and all the words are cruel. No discrimination, they can murder all.
Say what? I'm not very familiar with the J Presidente, but that guy killed it too, man.
Yeah, man. Like,
holy
did
shit.
You know, it's mad because that track wasn't supposed to make the album, but there was one other track that I've worked on with a guy that I know from over here, Clumsy Tongue. He's a freestyle rapper, like, and we put something together like on an anabolic beat, and it was a freestyle track. Like, so he just freestyled his bit, and I just freestyled my bit as well. So it's just a bit of fun. But for whatever reason, we couldn't get it like sorted in time, and I was getting close to my deadline and stuff, and I really wanted it to be a 2023 project, you know, get it out then. So I could, like, you know, that was kind of like quite important to me. So I think we will still release it as a separate thing, and hopefully do a bit of promo for the album with it. But in the end, I had to find I had to replace it. So this ended up being like the first one I wanted to put on, like, so with the blessing of those two guys, we made it happen. So yeah, it's a sick track, and Ghosty always delivers, man, with the beats. He's crazy, man.
Sick track. Yeah, that beat is like, that beat hits like a baby,
it's a bit different
almost. It's like almost like hyphy bounce, you know.
Yeah, it's different to everything else on the album, but like I knew that when I couldn't put the other track on there, that was the one that slotted in, like,
it fits in this shit. Just because the beat is a little bit different flavor don't mean, it doesn't not fit at all. Like, this shit goes.
And also I felt like there was some really hard bars in that from both, really.
When you went on whatever that I promise it's all out of love. Actually, I don't even know what the fuck you said, but like, I think it was like a rhyme scheme that sounded like warlord. You went on this thing that was like or, and I was like, what the fuck? My brain exploded. Oh shit. Hold up. I needed that. I should have caught the timestamp.
It's complex like 10 token books. Don't need to be the last but one to make my pen ultimate. Hit them with a verse, and the comments on my Instagram will burst into flames like a sinner in a. They hit me with a solar flare. My incisors and my
it was coming up.
My controller's there. All I leave behind's a pile of bones and hair. Then it's back to my frozen lair.
Whatever, it's worth it. I know we're getting late, but fuck.
Token books don't need to be the last but one to make my pen.
I'm not working tomorrow.
Hit them with a verse, and the comments on my Instagram will burst into flames like a sinner in a church, a killer with the words. We complete savages, innovators of the game like Pete Maravich. They swing low like sweet chariots. I parry it, retaliate just like a character from Soul Calibur. Soul Damager, warlord with a broadsword, more brawn than a dwarf storming through Mordor. Forlorn, cause I'm war torn, but I'm battle hardened. Outlast them in battle, outbar them.
You know the thing that I think that makes it clear, and this verse, that whole verse in general makes it clear, is that also you're able to rock on any bounce. You know what I mean? Because the bounce is a little different, and if you're not cadencing and bouncing correctly on this thing, it sound fucking off. You know what I mean? And
I found that really fun, right? Too, like, and I had to do something from scratch because like he sent me the J Presidente verse, and he was like, "Do you reckon you could do something to go with this?" And it was another one of those ones where I was like, "Fucking hell!" Like, I can't just do like a 16. If he's done a 32, I have to do a 32 because otherwise it's just gonna sound weird. And I was like, and what he done, like, I don't usually do like verses that long very often, and he seemed to make that like just flow start to finish. You know what I mean? Usually, if I've done something like that, it's like I'm just putting two 16s together, like, or something, and trying to make it work. Like, I was like, I knew I couldn't do that with this. I had to do something just like start to finish from scratch, and
Yep.
Yeah, like I
You had to do a
really had fun.
32 slaughter real quick. Yep.
Yeah, man, I definitely enjoyed writing to this one.
Hell yeah. Rook and Sub can rap to anything, says Rook. Ghosty is part of the Beat Kings thing we started too. Me, Chameleon, Ghosty, Adrian. Couple others too. Okay, yeah, so I wasn't really sure what the fuck I was seeing, but I did hear a sample loop or something. And am I correct in thinking that it's a beat challenge, that I can make a beat out of that thing? When's that due, Rook? Or Sub, if you know.
They got some. They do one every week, I think.
Oh, this is weekly? Fuck.
Yeah.
Guys,
it's sort of like
I need a little more time than weekly, man. Fuck.
I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. It might be fortnightly. I don't know. But yeah.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Fortnightly?
Yeah.
What's a fortnight besides the video game? Is this weird? Is this weird that I don't know what a fortnight is? What's going on with my connection?
Oh. Fortnight is 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's what a fortnight means. I didn't even know what that's what it means. Like
2 weeks. Okay.
Never played the game, but fortnight is 2 weeks.
Rook says, I'm working on a meet the team post. Okay, cool. It's gonna be like barkeepers, but with beats. Fuck, dude. So it's gonna be every week. I was like, man, if we have a few weeks for this, I'll hook up a crazy beat to that thing. But oh well, whatever. But shout out to Beat Challenge and pushing producers to do their shit too, man. I think it's important.
Yeah,
and it's fun, So Rook says, is that just a UK term? Bro, we don't say no Fortnite out here except for the video game. And I could have assumed that Fortnite meant an actual length of time, but I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have.
I assumed that kind of. Yeah, I assumed you used that over there as well.
Hell no, Fortnite. So it's yeah. Someone's like, how often do you do that? And I'm like, Fortnite? Hell no.
Yeah, once a fortnight.
Nah.
Once every 2.
What would I say? Honestly, I would just say like bi-monthly or every other week, or whatever. But that's hilarious, man. Fortnite. I'm gonna just start saying it, and make people feel like they need to read a book or something. You know what I mean?
You got like a double entendre there for a bar.
What, for Fortnite?
Yeah, Fortnite and Fortnite the game.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna bring Fortnite to the US.
Yeah. Everyone's going to be staying in LA.
Hey chat, let me know if if all of this is sounding and looking clear still, because for some reason my connection has gone down to like mid connection. Is there anything that's interrupting this shit? Oh. Alright, universe, let us make it through this shit. We're almost done, man.
Yeah, we're getting there now.
What the hell? Don't do this shit now. Okay. Legacy. Rook says, I had a bit of lag, but it was in and out. Yeah, it sounds and looks good. Sounds and looks good, but out once you got once, but you back. Oh, it went out once, but you back. Okay, cool. So we're cool. Okay. Legacy, another Gates. Yeah. Let's get it.
Subterranean. Gates. Aye. I used to hide and lie with a lot of pretense, but see I'm happier alone and I ain't gotta pretend. Man, I think everybody's got a fucking plot in the end, so I treat friends as nobodies and nobody as friends. Cause many times I've been fooled, fearful and hopeless. Those around me had ulterior motives, accepted it with the full sphere of the globe, and dropped those who I noticed had a fear of the growth. See, the foundations are strong when you're standing alone. While they were chilling, I've been visioning one hand on the globe. It's mad the chats you have when you're smoking. Now I'm chilling, cause all of my plans are in motion. See, happiness ain't found, it's a little creation. You want true growth, you're gonna have to give it patience. Have an image of elevation and tell it daily. You can't fool at little temptations.
I'm waking up from dreaming, screaming, I wanna go back to sleep. I don't have nightmares, I just get woken by my demons, cause they know it's worse. At least it was when I wrote this verse. Sometimes the bars are so dark, I wish I didn't know the words, I mean it. I've even cried myself to sleep, but from the ashes of the bridges I burned, rose like a phoenix. They say the biggest risk is taking no risk at all. I know to get back on my feet the very moment I fall, and that defines you. All my scoldings made me fireproof, and now I never even flinch when I ignite a mic groove. Not everybody will like you, and that's alright. And not everyone likes truths, I'd rather be lied to. But everybody wants to be a somebody, don't care if you outnumber me. All this rolling with me is the tumbleweed some days. I don't care if I get 1 play or 1K. Mostly I just do this to numb pain.
You will know that he's deep from the soul, and if you don't, look in my eyes, you will feel what I've wrote. Listen man, you reap what you sow. I plant seeds of success in my veins, leave the needle alone, cause I've seen strong men crumble, turn weak for a lot of shit. Had a handle on their life and then lost the grip. And let me tell you, money can turn good into something evil, and it's even worse if you ain't got a quid or a pot to piss in. And listen, had to open the oven in the kitchen, electricity was off and the bill money's up and missing. Red letter on the side that's talking something about eviction, and had to get to drinking everything cause the fridge is fucking dripping. And ever since I've been pretty sick of the violence, getting sick of little pricks that's talking shit on their timelines. But I can still sit back and laugh it off, cause one thing I never done is make myself skinny for diamonds. Yeah.
I'm not the same person that I used to be. One thing's for certain, every version's under scrutiny. Open up the curtain and they're hurtling abuse of me. They work on introducing both the hermit and recluse in me. Verdict is I purposely been verbally abusing beats. Producers nervously keep their exclusives out of view from me. Wordsmith with a perfect execution over boom bap beats. The flow's hard, the bar's sick, the tunes are deep. The blade cut in the S, soft for the sword play. Wear it on my chest, who knows I could save your day. They think they're cold like sorbet, I'm so cold. Chris Martin's gonna rename his band Warm Play. We all know it's my forte, so quit denying. The fact you can't admit this is mystifying. Vaccinated against kryptonite, to kiss goodbye, your bitch can I. And my spare cloak will I take your sister flying.
If you want to believe the lie, then go on living your life.
Oh shit! I thought that was like an ad coming up. Like, bitch, I got premium Spotify. Don't be playing no ad. Rook says Gates is another one whose verses are so real and hit so hard. I agree, man. I know I've talked to Sub, on the side or whatever about Gates, and it just sounds like someone need to light a fire under his ass and keep him in the studio. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every time he hits the mic, he's a monster.
I try my best to get him to make as much music as possible, but it's just so difficult. But like he's, yeah, man. Like, and to see him working like as well, like it's unbelievable. Like every time I've met him, it's just like I'll put a beat on or something. I was like, oh yeah, someone sent me this beat. I'll play the beat, and he's just like coming up with. He doesn't write lyrics either, really. He just like thinks stuff.
Yeah,
like,
boy.
It's a completely different process to like what I do. Like he'll just come up with a verse, like drive around or whatever, like, and he's like, and just come up with something, and like he doesn't do it like the same. Like he doesn't really write stuff. He just just comes up with, and he remembers it. Like it's mad.
Maybe that's part of his greatness. Just
he's effortless with it.
Yeah,
he's another one that's helped me. Like I feel like he's helped me level up a lot as well. Like when I first started like hanging around with him, like he made me feel like because I didn't have that kind of self-belief, and then I was like, well, if he thinks I'm sick, then I must be all right. You know what I mean? Because like he's crazy.
Because he's sick. Yeah.
So like it definitely like then obviously like once I started that believing in myself a bit more, like I started to work with like better people, like, and then I was just like, yeah, now I kind of have to just believe in myself because before I wasn't that confident with it, but I was like, I didn't really know like if I was sitting with these people, but like, you know, he really helped me with that side of things, like with like, no, you're fucking sick, bro, like, you know, you need to do this, and
Hell
he's
yeah.
yeah.
I think the first time I heard you was a Gates collab. Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
told that
yeah.
story or whatever. But yeah, it was a Gates collab, subbing Gates, man, and so that'll always like ring a bell for me, man. And yeah, that guy's a
Yeah,
beast. That
yeah,
guy's a beast.
he is, man. He'll definitely like we'll definitely always be linking up here and there. So like he will every time I see him, I will make him record a verse. Like so.
Hey, yeah, we can go eat and all, but we got to record a verse first. Fucking A, man. Um, uh, I had that with you, sub. Oh, I think Rook is talking about like hooking up with someone and them saying that they're dope and then motivating him to be dope or whatever. I'm assuming that's what he's going with. Yeah, he said he had that with you, and now people hit him up every day for verses. Literally, yeah. There you go. That's how we go, bro. That's how we roll.
And Rook is sick, man. It's just, you know what I mean. Like he's like, if you look at the like Barkeeper's history, like he's got far more keys than I ever got. Like he's fucking like smashes it, bro. Like,
there you go. Hell yeah.
Rook's a beast, man. Like Rook's a beast, and yeah, he needs to be confident and realize he's a beast. Like that's the way I see it.
He said, he said, I needed you to work with me to feel like, yep, I got it. Yeah, there you go. Hell yeah, I love to see that, man. I love that shit.
Yeah. That makes me happy that I've helped him. Do you know what I mean? Because he helps me like every day. Like
yeah,
he pushes me as well. He pushes me as well. Definitely. Like he helps me.
Is
like
that what symbiotic relationship is? You guys got me trying to dig into my vocab bag since we're using words like Fortnite in this.
yeah. But whatever it is something that like it's. We don't struggle to get our ideas across to each other. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like if there's something that's not quite right with something, we can explain it pretty well to each other, and we more or less like always agree that that's the way we should push the track. Like we say, oh, what if we tried this? And we try things. Like we're always very open to each other's ideas, and we both help each other a lot like that. And I think we're just on the same page a lot of the time. You know, like same wavelength with these kind of things, and that's what makes it, you know, special and definitely makes it like effortless and easy to continue. And there'll be a lot more coming from Rook and I can promise that.
Hell yeah, man. We look forward to it because fuck. Yeah, it's beyond all that. It's just you can feel it. You can feel it when the connection is real or whatever, and you know, when the folks are on the same wavelength, period. And you can, you know, you could be in a studio and be like, hey, have met someone that day and be like, dude, I think, you know, we're on the same wavelength and stuff. But it's different when you've spent some time and you've done some talking with each other and all this shit, and you know how, and you get to learn how each other deals with stuff too, or deal with it musically or whatever as well. And so you could tell. Rook says, I think we would be friends without music anyway.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we talk daily, we talk about everything. Do you know what I mean? We just talk like we pretty much like voice note each other like first thing in the morning, like every day, and we just talk all evening. Like it's probably the longest I've not spoken to him, and he's on the group chat anyway. So.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If he wasn't in the chat and just happened to miss this show, he'd be like, what the fuck, man? Why the fuck is Sub ghosting me, dog? We've been on this bitch for hours. I think we've... Okay, cool. Okay, well, my connection is back up to par, or whatever was going on there. We got track 16... featuring Studi the homie, yeah, and Uzi the Bova King, is that right?
Uzi the Bova King.
Bova King.
I can't remember where he's from, but it's produced by a guy called Dooz12, who is from Paris, and he's someone I've worked with before, like, and we chat like a lot. Real nice guy. And yeah, this was a separate sort of project, but because of the title, The Cold World sort of thing, I kind of wanted it on the album, so I sort of asked him if I could just put it on like as a bonus track or something, and he was like, yeah, absolutely, go for it. So
hell yeah.
And plus it meant I got like, you know, like these two other beasts of MCs on the album as well, like, because these two guys, like, well, we all know Studi, but like if you don't know Bobber King, like you're about to, like, they're both crazy. So
shit, yeah, it's a good, yeah, we're all glad that you were able to squeeze them in, man. This is crazy. Here we go. Cold World 16. Boom.
The world is evil, John. It's just plain evil.
I step to the mic booth to spit a few home truths. Need to get this off my chest, don't care if it gets no views. Lies, blind eyes, don't know who to go to. Half the time my only friend's the beat that I flow to. Always take your own view on everything they told you. I was taught to either win or learn, so I don't lose. Fake news, they don't give a fuck who they spread hate to or what they use as clickbait. They just wanna make views, don't let them inform you. You'll only be trapped in the reality they form you. Don't conform to what scaremongers try to warn you. Never get it twisted like a corkscrew, and don't underestimate what your thoughts do. Sheep will sleepwalk through life, better wake up. Upset guts from the lies that you wake up. Eyes wide shut, deaf ears never listen. Deadly viruses contracted through your iris from your phones and your televisions. It's a cold world, like the snow fell right where our souls dwell. It's a cold world of untold wealth. The lion's share goes to those who care about their own selves. It's a cold world, like the snow fell right where our souls dwell. It's a cold world of untold wealth. The lion's share goes to those who care about their own selves.
In case you might care what it seems, the nightmare, your lover's dream. You fight fair and they run and scheme. Your light flare, but there's no light there like the sun is seen. A slight stare and the mug is mean. Then the black approaches, they act ferocious. Make them scatter like rats and roaches. With no cap, snapbacks and vultures. So hold that, rap tracks are dopest. You don't know Jack and your Mac's atrocious. Yeah, your flow's whack and your facts are bogus. Ran your whole sack like a tax of locusts. Scared to go back where the cats are hopeless.
Suburbia.
Back and attach the Lotus. Dare to know that you can tap the opus. Where's the roadmap when you lack the focus? Where's the roadmap in this cold world?
It's a cold world, like the snow fell right where our souls dwell. It's a cold world of untold wealth. The lion's share goes to those who care about their own selves. It's a cold world, like the snow fell right where our souls dwell. It's a cold world of untold wealth. The lion's share goes to those who care about their own selves.
Trials and tribulations had me so impatient, and impatience had some homies ancient. You see, I spent a lot of time in the basement, writing rhymes we started as thoughts and statements. Therapy, do this for the youngest and the elderly, for those in their preteens and those in their 70s. So watch out, the government walking around with a knocked out, the school of hard knocks. Fuck it, I had to drop out, cause this cold world filled with cold wars and old sores. I'm still trying to heal from the flesh. It's a cover in the spirit, my real for my years I burned in the past and still burns. There's no limit to the evil that men do. Even our kids ain't safe. I try to guard my mind and set it on what's pure, set it on what's honorable, cause thoughts infiltrate, trying to disturb my peace. So I hold on to the truth that's been revealed to me.
It's a cold world of untold wealth. The lion's share goes to those who care about their own selves. It's a cold world, like the snow fell right where our souls dwell. It's a cold world of untold wealth. The lion's share goes to those who care about their own selves.
You want to believe the lie, then go on living your life. The world is evil, John. It's just plain evil.
Another like different plane of like different soundscape of beat, right? But it works. Yeah. I know you said you tacked it on as a bonus, but that shit worked as in the whole scheme of the shit, man.
Yeah, man. I'm glad I managed to get that on there and everyone was cool with it. because I like that track. I think that's the first time I ever sang a hook as well, like that one. Like I was actually in the studio in Brighton with Gates, and he told me to sing like a hook, like, and I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know if that's gonna sound really cheesy and corny, like, and he was just like, no, do it, and I did, and then he was like, right, now sing it, like do a little backing bit, and like he was like, yeah, like I wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for Gates, and that's when I started to do other hooks after that. So I was like, fuck it, it actually sounds alright. So like I say, it's the first one I did, so I feel like I can do a lot better now. But like, it was the first. That was the first time I went out of my comfort zone and started trying to like do a little melodic hook.
It's first of all, it would have been a lot. It would have been like too bland without it. It's a good call to throw that, just to kind of like fill that in. But who mixed on that, and or did you tell them like make it quieter, make it lower, make it lower? Because I'm like, I would have given it a little bit more juice. You know what I mean? The singing part, because it sounds like you're being. I could tell you're being kind of like humble back there in the quiet melodic.
I could have done maybe a few more sort of like layers or something like that, maybe, and tightened it up a bit. But at the time, I was just like, like I say,
this is your first try,
yeah. It was the first time I'd really like sang, and
no, it sounds great. It just sounds like to me, like, especially for someone's first attempt at it, I could see you like sitting next to the engineer and be like, no, like drop now, make it lower.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear it like that or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't really want to do it at all, to be honest with you. But Gates was like, no, it sounds sick, like do it. So I was like, okay,
it's sick.
It's on your head.
Yeah. It's sick. I would have. Yeah, the only thing I would say was I would have popped it more. That's it, because it makes for that hook. The whole thing feels like. It feels like early Marshall when he was like kind of just doing melodic stuff along with the hooks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so maybe. I mean, you're a great like compliment, so I'll take that.
It feels like that, like
it's a kind of a bit raw, isn't it? But I like that, like in a way. I kind of like that sometimes. Like
me too. Yeah.
To have that sort of sound, but yeah, it's funny really because like the outro for the album is like my dad singing. So like it's kind of, I think it's quite a fitting outro because like obviously like he could sing, and I didn't even know he could sing, by the way. Like I'll give a little bit of insight about this one before we play it, but the track basically like it's just a little snippet of him singing a song. He did a remix of like a song that he went to see this artist with my granddad, I think. So my granddad, when he passed away, my dad done a version of this in the studio, and it got played at my granddad's funeral. And
shit!
Quite like a deep little one, but I always like to kind of have like intro, outro, and I just didn't know what to use, and I was like, this is perfect. And I suppose like with like the fact I've been trying to like sing, it's quite good to have like a little bit of my dad on the end, like showing me how to really sing. But
hell yeah, man! Well, listen. You sound as good as one is when we're just trying to say, like, I feel like I'm there too, like, I'm at that place where it's just like, we'll sing and we'll make it sound alright. The next level is like, you literally have to be training. You gotta train singing, and like, I could tell from my real singer friends, it's like, it's a different level. But then, right. But before
I'm
that...
never going to be a singer. I am gonna try and do like melodic hooks if I can, because it does add something. But like, I'm never going to claim to be able to sing. Like, I know that there's a difference in that, but I can pull something together.
You know how to sound good, and that's like all we really need, like
that's what we need, man.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my shit. And then if I really want something that's really, really singy, which I have a few on my album, then I'll reach out to my singer friends. But it's like, these guys train and have been in singing classes or teach vocal lessons themselves, so it's like, it's a different fucking ball. And I will never be that guy either. I'm not getting into no singing training or nothing. So we'll just kind of we sound the best we could sound just prior to that fucking level,
Yeah.
So we'll get to this thing. Your Rook says, I think he was talking about about Cold World. He said, this is a banger. I referenced it in my Underground verse 2 when he says, minus 2 degrees, snow is falling. It's the cold season. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And he called Studi out as the Suburbia Master. Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Lyrical
beast.
Suburbia. Okay, cool. Outro. Dad to Rain. Awesome.
Lonely days alone. Twilight sings a song of the happiness that used to be. Soon my eyes will close. Soon I'll find repose. And in dreams you're always near to me. I'll see you in my dreams. Hold you in my dreams. Someone took you out of my arms. Still I feel the thrill of your songs.
That's the gnarliest shit.
Yeah, I love it, man.
And your pop sang that or played that at his dad's service.
He sang that he sang it. You know what? They recorded it in the studio, but it was funny because my uncle was there as well. My uncle's a musician, and they kind of they recorded my dad. They said, oh, you know the words, because they were all going to kind of chip in and stuff, my dad and his brothers, but I think they were you know all the words to it, why don't you sing a take of it, and just sing it. And he sang and they recorded him, he didn't even know he was being recorded when he sang that, and because at the end of on the actual full version of the track, they say, we recorded you, and he goes, did you? He didn't have a clue he was being recorded. He was just in the in the booth, just.
So it doesn't get any realer than that, you know.
Yeah, he didn't know. He didn't know he was being recorded when he sang that, man.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's the perfect way to end the album. I think. It's obviously just something that's a bit personal, and I like just having I feel like the intro and the outro are they can really if they're done right, it can be quite cool. And I feel this is one that I'm really proud of. The intro and outro.
Bro, you bookended this thing masterfully, man. From the intro and outro, god damn, I'll learn that thing on ukulele. If you wanna, if you wanna sing your pop shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Simple enough. I would love to keep that thing alive. Damn. So yeah, what a crazy. All right, so I have a thing. So we've made it to the end of technically of the project. I have. Did I download the Bandcamp? I don't think I downloaded it. I think I only bought this hoe. But anyway, there's one of two things we can do, because it's going to be a hassle to kind of reshare the screen to the Discord to stream. So I can share one of two things. We can go into the two bonuses off of the Bandcamp, or I could just play a video or two from the YouTube.
I really don't mind. Whatever's going to be easiest for you is cool.
It's either way, because just what I have to do is I got to bring that into our call here. So just doing both would kind of be a fucking shit hassle, I think. But hold up. So I'm done with this. So I could close. Let's give them. I think. What do you have? You have Sub-Zero or sorry, Iceman and Rain Clouds, right?
Yeah, I've got visuals for them. We'll do whatever you think is the most straightforward thing to do, because it's cool with me either way.
So the Bandcamp has Loco, which we've heard. Did I play that on Sunday?
You played it on Sunday on Sunday. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Round and round hasn't really been heard by many people. Only the ones that have got the Bandcamp edition.
Round and Round is with Rook right here. Well, how about this, folks? If you're watching, after that masterpiece of a project, believe it or not, there's 2 more pieces, and they go just as hard. So I don't really know how people make the decisions of like bonus or add or whatever, but they go just as hard. If you want to hear a couple more that fit along with this amazing project, the only way you could get it is the Bandcamp. So you got to make sure to go hit up Bandcamp. What is? I guess just search Subterrane.
Yeah.
And what do you call it? What do you call it? What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I have a lot. I don't remember what I was gonna say. But anyways, so if you want to hear those 2 songs, go buy it on the Bandcamp, man, for sure, for sure. And I
Yeah,
do.
and thank you to everyone who's done that already.
I want to emphasize some of the visual action, just because we've had 3 hours of audio. So, and I should have done these as we were fucking playing along. You know what I mean? When we played the song, but anyway. What the fuck is this? Barcicist?
Yeah, that's something like Rook made this video actually. He done the visuals for that. This is just a random one.
That's just a one-off. Okay, well, also you guys make sure to check out Subterrane's YouTube channel, because there's a bunch of dopeness over here. Where's I?
Loads of random stuff on there.
Okay, so let me. I don't think this will take me too long. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're in the UK, I know it's getting late. If you're in the US and you're tuned in, then clearly you don't have work on a Tuesday afternoon. So just hang tight. It's gonna take me a couple minutes to reshare this screen. Thanks for everyone for tuning in as always. Oh, look at that. Did it already? Oh. Okay. Show non-video participants. Watch stream. Okay, I don't need this one anymore. So, boom. 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 I never thought I would ever be able to navigate Discord or Twitch like this. I think it's Mitch says the videos are great. Rook says the videos are not. I agree. That's why I figure we should give these a little bit of love, and if you guys want them bonuses, go spend some fucking money, man. It's only £11. Don't worry about the conversion, Americans. Just £11 to your face.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, shout out to Geronimo from the next vid as well, because he's someone that I've worked with quite closely, and I'm going to be doing more videos with him. He's sick, man.
Boom. Well, the way it is, can I go full? No, full doesn't make sense, because then, alright, so it's going to be like this, and it's going to be like this, and you can see that video on top of us, Sub?
I can't. It says watch stream though, so do I press that? I guess.
Oh yeah. Hit watch stream, and then it should pull up.
Okay, it's taking me out of the picture, but like, it's cool. It doesn't really matter.
But you can see your. Stream is still running. You
this is what happened last.
You can see the video though.
I can see the video, yeah, and I can see you.
Let's see if this runs right. For some reason, it's now it. All right, you're streaming. All right, I'm gonna press play. This is the Iceman video, and hopefully it starts playing properly. All right, Discord. What the fuck? There we go. Oh, we don't need this anymore. Hold up. Was that whole damn instrumental intro on the actual song? Or did y'all add that for video? It was on there? I don't even remember. That's dope. Oh yeah, because that was like the instrumental that was kind of playing throughout the intro, huh? Like that little
Yeah. I think
sounds. Yeah.
I actually think I found that sample and sent it to Adrian and said, "Bro, can you make something out of this?" And that's how that came about. I'm pretty sure I found the sample.
Oh, sick. Yep. Yeah. That was a crazy way to start this album. Listening overlay, window capture. We could go a little bigger with us here. Boom.
Oh, there, I'm back.
Yeah. I want to just make it so the frame is cool. Okay, now this should work. Alright, here goes. Iceman video. Boom. Boom. There we go. Dude, why do I keep doing this?
They won't see me look back, man, I'm so done moving that way. For so long my life was off track. Used to think I'd make it someday. In the past some love when I rap, disregarded all that I say. But somehow I knew that these bars would be the key to finding my way. Drown the hecklers out and press play, and the sound effects got louder each day. Found myself unlocking these doors of before, but always found in my pace. When I kept cool in the face of adversity, versus needs to be near perfect. It versus me verbally, I turn a beat to a murder scene. Was cut you deeper than surgery. Hey, some of you may have heard of me, cause that'll save you from wasting a verse on me. Cause retribution's a certainty, I am the ice man. You ain't burning me third degree. Kept that belief in myself. Sometimes it was me and nobody else. In my heart on my sleeve, not on the shelf. I made the most of the cards I was dealt. They didn't care how I felt when they put me down, making a name for myself when they come around. I am too bright for these thunderclouds. I am subterranean. I am the underground. There's no other like me. There's a hell when I've been. Flames cannot ignite me. Touch the mic in my freeze. Take a look and you'll see I'm the ice man. They can't see what my eyes can. No one's colder than I am. Listening nothing like sparkling bright. They call me the ice man. Stalagmite for a mic stand. Huge goals for this lifespan. Too cold for this mic. Make everything ice. They call me the ice man. They can't see what my eyes can. No one's colder than I am. Listening nothing like sparkling bright. They call me the ice man. Stalagmite for a mic stand. Huge goals for this lifespan. Too cold for this mic. Make everything ice. They call me the.
Dude, I want to make it bigger. I'll show us in a second. Fuck.
Rooms freeze when I enter, cool like Patrick, cause I got a tiny temper. I'm calm and collected, laid back, they can spit fire and far from affected. Make sure my bars are perfected, see their styles I'm half as authentic. I've deflected your solar beam back at you, so I burn for your solar plexus. Take out your entire team with the same beam that shoots through your wound and it exits. No nexus, so complex, so many listeners, my solar perplexes. Walk on water, frosted lakes, I'm the ice man. Bobby Drake, I'm like Chuck Liddell. Punchlines put you out cold as soon as they struck the bell. There's no other like me, there's a hell when I've been. Flames cannot ignite me, touch your mic, it might freeze. Take a look and you'll see I'm the ice man. They can't see what my eyes can. No one's colder than I am. Glistening of them lights, sparkling bright. They call me the ice man. Stalagmite for a mic stand. Huge goals for this lifespan. Too cold for this mic, make everything ice. They call me the ice man. They can't see what my eyes can. No one's colder than I am. Glistening of them lights, sparkling bright. They call me the ice man. Stalagmite for a mic stand. Huge goals for this lifespan. Too cold for this mic, make everything ice. They call me the ice man.
I don't even understand the level of dopeness here. Like, I don't get it. I don't remember if I talked to you about, but like, are you in one of those 360 green screen rooms?
Nah, man. We are at a location called the Seven Sisters, and it's the other side of Brighton from where I am. And yeah, I was actually standing up on a ledge. It's quite high up.
There you go, folks. For anyone who thought that was fucking screen, like, Jesus Christ. That's why it looks so dope, because there's no way that you could get camera movement of green screen like that. You know, that's why it was so brilliant. God
yeah, he had like a drone, like he was filming me, and then he also had like a drone flying around me, and like all sorts of crazy stuff going on. That's what he always does. He's sick at what he does, man. The same with this one, is like it's the same guy.
These are seriously next level vids, man. I'm
Yeah,
so
he's
stoked.
crazy. He's crazy. He's a genius as well, because he really does. He knows exactly what he's like going to do. Do you know what I mean? He's got like ideas. Like he just tells you what to do. You know, it's like it's very easy. You just turn up and just do what he says.
Yeah, that's next level. That's definitely next level. Hey, this the motherfucker's
I'll be
dope.
working with him. I'll be working with him loads as well, man, as much as possible, really. But obviously, like it ends up being quite expensive. But you know, he's a nice guy and easy to work with. So it's something that, like, if I can do a couple of videos with him a year, then that'd be amazing. You know.
Yeah. Cool, man. Well, let's watch this one and then we'll call it an evening. This is
cool.
Rain Clouds. Why does it keep doing that shit? There we go. There we go.
Heart worn on my sleeve. Some just can't do this. How hard can it be? How hard can the truth hit? Find it hard to believe. You're not here with me through this. I didn't ask you to leave. So I don't give two shits to the ones still by my side that'll pick me up every time I slide. Ride or dies, times I've cried. The ones still here when it's fight or flight. Here's why I try to do you proud. Pick you up when you fall down. When I fly, hold my hand out. Come and sit with me on that night cloud. Can you see that they hold you back when they see you fly? And they hate on that when your name gets trashed. When you're just not there to defend yourself. Did they have your back? Now you already know the answer. Wrote Harvey Dent. I can hear the laughter, no one to trust. Some thoughts are harbor, but my head's no port for a whole armada. I hate to sound like I'm moaning. I just get caught in the moment. Tell the truth, man, I feel broken. Every tear I shed's a drop in the ocean. You hold back your emotions, and I can't help but show them. Get told I'm too open. Revolving doors, I just can't close them. A while back at a breakdown. Still hurts me to say now. Lost a few friends on the way down. Seems that's the way it's gonna stay now. I think I'm okay now. Just after your bad day now. Got a family to make proud, so I stand out in the rain clouds. I'm okay with the egos, the arrogance ain't me though. Your bars aren't that sweet, bro. My bars, diabetics can't eat those. And I know about cheat codes. I work hard for this shit. My heart goes into the bars that I spit. The larger the target, the harder I hit. When they knock me down, back to my feet, get it off my chest, but I rap to a beat. They tell me keep it real, but reality loses all appeal. And feel guilty for how I feel, but we can't help how we feel. Look, it's about how we deal with the setbacks, keep moving forward still. I pop to the pub and I play pool. I'm about to pop me an 8-ball, but there's still colours on the table. Sick of robbing Pete at a pay pool. I've been tearing my hair out. They never give a fuck, but they care now. Swear down, I'm about to blare out sub-zero till I bring the temperature in the air down. I'm on -2, but I'm getting colder each year. Soon to be minus you, cause your quivering lips looking kinda blue. I just do what I do. My advice is that you should too. All this hatred is the fuel that I use. Don't let that ugly kill the beauty in you.
Such cool. Listen, guys.
Sub-zero -2. Big up Crony Beats.
Guys, I hope this give people a chance to really appreciate what it is to like to put the extra work into an album. And clearly I asked him earlier already, because it would be a shame if he was if Sub was about to just start working on the next project next week or whatever. This is what the fuck it means, man. The videos are extra cultivated. The features, the beat, the producer choices, the sequencing of the album, all the way down to the bookends of the intro and that beautiful outro, and the beautiful intro, because I heard my voice on there quite a bit and it sounds great. No, I'm just playing. But
I appreciate
come on, man, like this is the real one. And don't move on, folks. Let shit marinate. Let the shit stick to your ribs. Let it marinate. Get to the point where you're singing, where you're driving to work, and then you singing songs along and stuff. You know, like I feel like that shit is few and far between these days. You know, like even if it's people in our community that we love, like some people move so fast. It's like, dude, I didn't even get the chance to like get your song even annoyingly stuck in my head, or to where like I'm singing along, I could hear it all day and stuff like. So let's let this one absolutely marinate, and it deserves that bit of life, man, for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, there we go. I'm back.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. We're back.
Hopefully, that's the case, and hopefully, it will sort of stand the test of time.
Oh, wrong
It's
one now.
certainly the plan, and yeah, I certainly plan to be doing a lot more work in terms of promotion. Like I said, I still want to be creating a few more music videos for the tracks that are on the album, and just releasing them slowly throughout the year, just to keep people, reminding people it's there. So,
Good.
yeah, that's the plan, bro. Definitely, definitely. So, but yeah, I really appreciate you having me on, man. And I know you've not been feeling like 100%, but thank you so much for taking the time out to do
Bro,
this.
I can do this, man. I can sit in my room and talk to the camera and listen to dope music. You know what I mean? That's why the only reason I was hesitant with you was like, if you, or if the other, if the people just, you know don't dig the energy, or if it comes off weird. But I don't know. I feel like this was a great time. You know.
Yeah, I think it was again. I think it was quite like easy, just like sitting chatting to you, bro. It always is. To be fair, we've done that a few times anyway. I think I probably like FaceTimed you a couple of times when I've been drunk, just like
For
just
sure.
chatting
For sure,
randomly
and
to you.
we end up on that bitch like an hour, 2 hours, whatever.
Yeah,
Like, I'll like have arrived at 7-Eleven and be like, well, I guess we're still here. So like, I'll put it
yeah,
on mute,
yeah,
go buy some shit, come back home. Anyway,
yeah.
Rook says you do so much for the community. I think he's talking to me. Fuck, this is gonna sound very narcissistic. Rook, I think is
Yeah,
talking to me. Says you do the community, all the BK posts. Listening
yeah. We
sesh
appreciate you.
Sunday on Sunday. Still drop
You
verses
really
for
do, man.
people.
You do. You're a very important figure in our network for sure, and everyone realizes that, man. Like you push everyone, like you help everyone. Like it's yeah, like just giving you your flowers, bro. Like it's so good what you do for everyone, and it doesn't go unnoticed. That's all I want to say, man.
Thank you guys, man. Shit, this ain't business to me. This is love to me, man. This is love, and you guys are part of my community, my culture, my lifestyle. So, um, whatever, man. Even like, unless I can't for any drastic reasons, I'm here rocking with you guys, whether it be Sunday sessions or just verses or whatever the fuck, man. I love this shit. Like this, after this, I
Yeah,
couldn't be doing anything cooler. I could not have done anything cooler on a fucking Tuesday afternoon. You know what I mean? I'm probably just usually just locked into my computer during the day working on shit. So I mean, so
yeah. I'm
cool,
glad
man.
we did this. I really appreciate it, and yeah, hopefully people can watch back and enjoy it, and people can enjoy the album. And yeah, man, I'm grateful for everyone that's been supporting, and like anyone that jumped on the live tonight. People who've been buying the album, people who've been playing the album, streaming it, like
Hell
anyone that's
yeah.
been sharing it, everyone, like there's been so many people that I feel that have just like really jumped on the bandwagon with this and helped me. So, and I don't take any of that for granted. I never do. And yeah, big thank you to everyone.
Hell yeah, man. I agree. What a great project, and this won't be close to the last that you hear about it. So everyone rock, and be sure to rock the Bandcamp, man, for the 2 extra bonus songs as well, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mitch says listening sesh always fun. Rook, big up to Mitch. You another real one? Yes, man. We consist of real
Mitch.
ones in this motherfucker. I
We do,
love it.
man. We're very blessed.
I love it. I love it. Okay. All right, folk. I guess I'll say good night to the UK.
Yeah, good night.
To the US, I hope you guys have a good, great rest of the day. And hell yeah, man. Until next
Yeah,
time.
until
It's
next time. Yeah.
on behalf of Subterrane, on behalf of the best chat room on the internet. I'm High Sunday, and it's been another listening sesh. Sub-Zero -2.
Yeah.
Damn soundboard.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
It's been good. Thanks for having me. And yeah,
for
bro.
sure. ASAP, like probably within the hour, it should be uploaded, you know, to YouTube. It'll already be on Twitch. So spread the word.
I'll be fast asleep. I'll be in bed.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It's already night for y'all. But so tomorrow,
When I
you
wake
can
up, I can watch
spread
it.
the word. Awesome.
Legend. Cheers, bro.
All right. See
Sweet.
you guys.
See you later. Peace, everyone. Thanks for jumping on.